and last we left off, Samuel, Nissa, Molly, and Aleki travelled to the realm of Arborea to stop the creature that they sent from killing the gods. 3 days into that journey, it seemed like the trail had gone cold, though a strange elf who Nate called themselves a bunch of different things, you don't remember any of them, led them to a massive tree that he called the Palace of Crescent Grove and waited for a person that he called Blue. However, during this time, Damial has been doing his own stuff. And after you teleported away from the group, what have you been up to?
Macrame, scrapbooking. No. So Damiel teleported back to Vasselheim in a huff because he wanted to show you chump asses that it's perfectly easy to get something like achieved in 2 days. So he went to Vasselheim to prove it. So he bamfed out to Vasselheim and then went to start researching more about this mace to see if he could find anything out about this mace.
Okay.
And how to like stop. Basically, what he remembered when we went to the whatever the I want to say Yggdrasil, but it's not that. Agora. When we went to Agora, and like we had to like basically do a bit of a treasure hunt, and each bit told us where the next bit was. So he wants to find like the first bit and kind of like just take it or chuck it. Like, well, if I can't have it, no one can, kind of thing. And that's his plan.
Okay. So so it is in. So you were in Wildemount. So you're going sort of like back. So it's going to be earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it was probably about, I want to say 5 p.m. when you all finished that stuff up after fighting the icon and stuff. So I'll say you teleport to Vasselheim and it's about midday.
Okay. Time travel. Awesome.
Okay. So you teleportation circle, I'm assuming you cover it over like Sarah did before because they don't like magic.
Well, it's outside, isn't it?
It's outside, yeah, but it's like, you know, it's not too far away. Someone might accidentally come across it.
I'm not too bothered. Like, if they're going to destroy it, they need arcane magic to destroy it. So.
That's true. So you walk into the city, get in no problem. So where's the first place you go?
So I'm just looking at the thing on there.
There's a few things that aren't on this list that are
okay,
also,
right.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the Dawnfather's temple. I'm assuming I know where that is.
Yeah, you would walk past it. It's not. It's this yellow circle that I put on the map.
Okay, well that's near enough to where I want to go actually. Because first of all, I want to go. I'm going to go to the Platinum Sanctuary to recruit Scalebearer Othune to assist me in my work.
Okay, so you do walk past the Temple of the Dawn, which is the Dawnfather's temple. But you go past it, you're like, okay, that's where I'm going next. But you go up the stairs of the Platinum Sanctuary, and you go into you go into the same chamber that you went in this the main one.
Yeah.
Wait,
I would like to.
Othune is somewhere, you don't know.
Someone there, yeah. Do I see Priest John anywhere?
You do not see Priest John.
Okay. I would like
Priest Jebediah.
Jebediah. Oh. Do they recognize me?
They do, yeah. He sort of turns.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Yeah, you see some of them start sweating.
No, please.
I'm gonna go up to one of them. Who I assume. So you said Jebediah, so I'm gonna assume I know his name. I'm gonna go up
he's got a name badge. It seems like he might be new, so people need to learn his name.
Priests have name badges.
Yeah,
this guy does because no one remembers his name because he's a new guy.
Does it say hello? My name is Jebediah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Brother Jebediah, and I'm happy to help. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna say, Priest Jebediah.
Yes.
I see by your name badge.
Hello.
Do you know who I am?
You are he sort of like taps his foot. Mr. Hisham, if I am correct.
Well, Mr. Hisham was my father, but yes, of course, I suppose that will do. You are aware, and I'm going to kind of take the platinum I can't remember, pendant out,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna like kind of make it visible because I'm not gonna like show it to him with my hands. I'm gonna show it to him with like my body movement, if you know what I mean. I'm like
Yeah.
showing it off without
Fist in the
like
front.
showing it to him, like accentuating it by like yawning a lot, kind of like
Oh my god.
like wiggling.
You're
Like
trying
a
to show him
discreet
cleavage, is
dramatic
what you're
pose.
saying.
Yeah, kind of, but like in a non. Yeah,
In a
it's
religious
You
way.
lean
In a
forwards and
religious
shimmy
way.
at him.
Yeah, it's like
A religious shimmy.
a religious, give me a religious shimmy. And so, if you are aware of who I am, you'll realize the importance of my journey. I would like you to go and fetch Scalebearer Othune for me, please.
That can be done. He nods and he walks off.
But before you go,
Yes.
tell him I require him at the Dawnfather's temple, and I'll stroll off.
Okay.
You shouldn't do
Uh,
this. Artwork.
okay, so you walk off as Jebediah walks off,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you head to the Temple of the Dawn.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I'm assuming. So near the Platinum Sanctuary, there sits a gold cathedral, stained glass windows, marble white doors. Trees stand outside, bearing all kinds of fruit, which is strange because it is the middle of winter. You can see warm yellow light coming from the inside, and as you walk in, it is pretty similar to like a normal church. You know, seats angled towards the center of the room, but it's a lot more rich, fancy.
Okay.
You can
How
see
big
the
are we talking? Sorry. How big is it? Like,
probably. I mean, in comparison, similar size to the. I don't actually have it anymore. I didn't do it. The temple you were at Bazazan, so probably about 120 feet long,
Mhm.
And like 50 wide.
how tall? And then,
Uh,
like, roughly, it doesn't need to be
a
exact.
good like 75 feet.
Okay. And what's the primary building material? And if you say stone, I would like to know what stone.
Marble. I would say.
Marble. Okay, cool. That's fine. Damiel is making note of this as he walks through, and he's also looking for, I think, what could best be described as structural weaknesses.
I mean, it's very well built.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, to have
there are,
like one main load bearing.
I mean, there are like multiple load-bearing pillars that line the room. You
Okay.
assume if they were all knocked out, or like most of them were knocked out, then the building would fall.
And what
but-
about the ceiling?
The ceiling, I mean, it's like a curved ceiling that goes upwards and with like rafters and stuff at the top.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You can see there are
Right.
chandeliers hanging down, and at the front of this church, there is like a statue of Pelor, the Dawnfather, holding like a ball of golden light.
Okay. And do they have priests in here too?
Yeah, so you see they're all wearing white robes with like symbols of the sun emblazoned on the center. You can see that there is one person who does look slightly more, slightly like higher up in this temple. You know, more elaborate robes and stuff
Yeah.
like that. He's sort of currently, you see, tending to some of the plants that grow within here because Pelor, while he is the god of light, he's also the god of harvest, good harvests and stuff.
Okay. Oh, six. That falls in very nicely to my next question. So there's this very official-looking priest dude. Is there a old lady who isn't in any religious garments whatsoever, but kind of looks like she thinks she's in charge of things?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Is there
there is an
someone here?
old woman. There is an old
There is an old
woman.
woman. Is she selling cake and biscuits and tea?
No, but you did walk past someone on the outside.
Theros
Okay, I'm gonna go back and get some like cake and tea.
It's the old lady from
Okay.
Theros.
No, like 4 copper.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Damiel very happily gives her some cake and tea. His expectations are very high considering that this is the Dawnfather, and you know, this is like the.
You
one
don't
of-
know
one
if
of
she's affiliated with him. She's just setting up outside.
the- Oh, so, excuse me. Are you affiliated at all with the Dawnfather?
I am a follower of Pelor, but they don't let me in the temple anymore.
Oh, that's dreadful. Why not?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's in fact that is a real injustice. Perhaps you should come with me instead of Scalebearer Othune. Yes, you look much more capable. Never mind. No. So I shall give you your 4 copper.
Thank you.
Excellent. How is it?
I mean, it's not bad. It's on the good side, but it's not amazing.
Made by a hag, you ate
It's
children.
like a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Okay.
So it's not terrible.
It won't actually let me get rid of. I'm gonna have to give her a gold. 'Cause
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I don't have any change. I don't get many customers.
No, that's quite all right. Very well. Thank you very, very much. And I'm gonna take my cake and cup of tea and
Yeah.
walk in eating it.
Okay.
You can show off this artwork yet here.
Pardon?
The artwork of Damial.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
I think he's
Okay.
got a plan
I've
for it.
just-
I
I've
don't
been
know.
replaced.
sorry,
I've
never mind.
replaced. I've got an old one there, but this is the new token there, and I'm gonna post it into general now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna annoy me.
Well, it's
Why?
not a token change. It's just a.
No,
No,
it's
I-
just no.
No, it's
Character
gonna
art.
because they're not the same as the rest. Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
cool.
hang on, that's the wrong one. That's
Where
the
did you
token.
put it?
I just downloaded it 1 minute.
Why
There
did
we
you
go.
change the token?
I agree.
Why
you
did
didn't
you
change the token?
Why did
I
you...
don't-
Everyone has character art that isn't their token art.
There we go.
I mean, he looks like a Karen.
He's
He
a cat. Look at
does.
his dad jeans. I
Yes,
love it.
No, that's what I mean.
Oh, you could have just asked
Wait.
if you wanted the background
Has he got-
list version.
Oh,
He
if
got,
you've got
like-
one, yeah, send it over.
Yeah, because you can remove the background easy.
He got,
I thought Damiel didn't wear shoes.
Yeah, how does he get his talent? I was like,
He
he's
doesn't
got
have
like
very
dragon.
dragony.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove this bit from the audio, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
please.
have very dragony feet because he's a dragonborn. He isn't all dragon.
Yeah,
Like
obviously.
he
I
doesn't
haven't-
have particularly dragony feet.
I
Okay,
I don't
remove
understand
I
how
haven't-
Dragonborn can be that name if they're not related at all to
Because
dragons.
it's like
he-
half
and
dragon,
lore.
half, it's like a tiefling, isn't it?
I need
Well-
to ask. I need to ask a very important question.
Mhm.
Above his shoes, before
Yes.
his jeans,
Yes,
is that those socks or is it
They're socks.
skin?
they are very highly full
It
socks.
looks like human
There's
skin.
socks and then skin.
Oh, that's not what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
I
can
think
see
it
it on
checks
the.
out.
Oh yeah,
logo
yeah, I
of
see
the
it. Yeah, I
front.
see it now. That's funny.
I drew dragon without double giant legs before.
Well,
Wait.
because Indigo was all about fluidity and movement, and Damiel is a much more rigid person, and in of his movements, I see him as much more rigid in movement as well, and in personality, he's a lot
I agree.
less. Yeah. So
Yeah, I think not all dragonborns have to have.
Yeah,
different
man.
skins.
It's just funny to me. No, but it was mainly funny to me because I saw the skin before I saw the skin color. I was like, wait.
no, he has full on dad jeans, and like
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to make
Like-
him a little silly to make fun of him.
if he was like if he had a dog, he would perpetually have dog biscuits in his pockets.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
you walk into the Temple of the Dawn, eating some biscuits and drinking some tea.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Othune.
Okay.
How long is he gonna take?
I mean, he doesn't walk very quickly.
No, he doesn't.
Uh,
I sit there, enjoy my tea and biscuits because this is what I got them for, or cake rather, and I sit there and I observe the interior of this what I assume is a very nice temple.
It is a very nice temple. And you're waiting for about 7 minutes.
Okay.
And you hear him before you see him. You can hear his his staff hitting him on the ground, and you see walking in Scalebearer Othune.
Okay, I'm getting up. He can come to me.
He looks compared to what you saw him last, he looks a bit I don't know, tired. But he sort of sees you and walks over. He's like, "Hello again, Damiel. Why do you call me?"
Scale bearer. It's on the tip of my tongue. That doesn't matter. Not important. I assume that the priests of this town you interact with one another. You are familiar with the temple of the Dawn Father and the priests within. You know, at least on perhaps acquaintance terms.
I am.
Excellent. What I require from you then is to get me access to the kind of inner workings of the temple, because there is an item here of great power that we must make unavailable at all costs, because the icon of one of the icons may well be out to get it. All I know is that there is something in here called the Guardian of the Dawnfather, which we must either remove or warn that there is something out to get it. So I need you to, to assist me in bypassing some of the bureaucracy here, as alien as that may be to you.
He sort of looks for a second. That might be a little bit difficult. They are pretty private.
Well,
They-
I'm sure you're up to the task. Otherwise, a capable priest of Bahamut.
Well, I can give you a good introduction.
Well, off you go then.
And give you, well, I mean, you already carry the item of Bahamut. You should be
Big sip
allowed
of tea as he's
you-
talking really
you
loud.
you should be allowed to access most things as long as they trust you enough.
Well,
but
they've
please,
never met me, and there's a
no, I know,
so-
but I mean, if you make a good impression, and
I don't think I'm likely to do that to you.
I completely agree.
I was joking.
I was not.
Nice.
He sort of says, "Please follow me. Let me show you to a good friend of mine."
Very, very well. Lead on. I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Say what?
You have a good friend. Anyway, onwards.
Fucking mean.
What's your passive perception?
It's not good. It's 13.
Okay, you definitely notice he mutters something under his breath.
I have a
But, uh,
19 passive insight.
He is not enjoying this.
Neither am I,
he
baby.
takes you.
Neither am I.
He takes you over to the priest who is watering the plants, and he extends a hand and he says, "Damial, this is Lightbearer Elrod. Sorry, old age. I read my sheet wrong. He is one of the high priests of Pelor, and a good friend of mine."
Excellent. Damiel kind of like clicks his heel together and kind of nods his head, and it kind of looks like a little bit, not militaristic, but kind of, like soldiery bow almost. I don't know if there's a better word for it. Lightbringer Elrod, was it? Yes, I am Damiel Hisham. I was just admiring your temple. This is a beautiful, beautiful building.
Thank you. What is it
Yes.
that you require?
Well, so I represent a group of adventurers. They call themselves the Blow-ins. You may have heard of
He
them.
sort of cringes a little bit.
Yes, I know. But there was nothing better. And one of the things that we have come across in our travels. Okay, now this is a question to the DM. Do I know what the mace was called? I assume I do, but the player.
The Harbinger of Dawn.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did tell him, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
would
was
have
there
a
when you
couple
had
of
it. I just didn't show any interest in it.
The
but
Harbinger of Dawn.
Harbinger of Dawn. One of the items we came across on our travels was the Harbinger of Dawn. Apparently was a weapon associated with your god Pelor. Is that the case? Is something you're familiar with?
With your passive insight, you notice two things. Very subtly, when you mention the Harbinger of Dawn, his eyes do sort of like cock a little bit, and he sort of cocks an eyebrow. And it's sort of surprised that you mention it. And you also notice that both he and Othune are slightly, maybe aggressive isn't the right word, but they're slightly drawn back, if that makes sense. Like
Defensive rather than aggressive.
defensive, yeah.
No, I see you are at least familiar with the item now. I need to. I won't say put your mind at ease, because what I'm about to say may actually make the situation somewhat worse. One of the adventurers I was traveling with, was seemingly corrupted by Lolth, or
Tharaston.
Tharaston. Sorry, my bad. And still has the mace, and has died. But this particular group of enemies we find ourselves up against, we found that they are not against resurrecting our old traveling companions, and sending them against us. And this particular one had the Harbinger of Dawn, and well, you put two and two together. What I'm trying to do is remove the potential awakening of that device or weapon rather from the board. So yes, I require you to put me into the temple, or at least you do something about it that would prevent them getting access.
He says, I could. Well, it is a complicated matter. Not anyone is allowed within the not only the high priests of Pelor are allowed within the chamber that you speak of. I could alert. Can you describe your friend or your old friend, I guess, and the people he was with, so we can make sure that they are not allowed entry? You can just.
He's dead.
It becomes a little bit convoluted at this point. You see, he was a. Well, I never really saw his face. He was a goblin who wore a mask for reasons, and perhaps to hide his hideous face. I don't know.
What did the mask look like?
Kind of like a bird mask, I believe, like a pointy nose plague mask, like a plague mask.
It was the mask of the Matron of Ravens. You would have known that.
Oh, okay. The mask, the mask of the patron of ravens. However, it may not necessarily be him that's come for the mace. One of my big concerns is, you are aware that Varen, insert last name here,
Valus.
Varen Valus,
Valus.
Thalus, TH, sorry. Varen Thalus recently fell in battle. It was the same battle with this creature who is part of this cabal that is known for resurrecting our old traveling companions. And my concern is Varen could also be sent to what? See, from my point of view, I'm only tangentially interested. I have no desire. I do not have the mace. I am not particularly. As I'm sure our good friend Scalebearer Offren would tell you that I am not a particularly argumentative or indeed violent person. No, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I just wish to remove it from the board. So I would like to gift you the opportunity to impress me and do something about it.
I will let all the guards of the city know about these people that you speak of.
Well,
However,
they can teleport. They can just appear. So they could just bypass the guards entirely and appear in the vault.
yes, but only the high priests know how to get into the chamber. So
But were they to appear at night, they could phase through the walls. I mean, if it needed to, I could do that.
I mean, you would have to figure out where the chamber was first.
If I had all night, I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem. It's not a big temple.
You'd be surprised in what goes on behind these walls. It is more than just a temple, my friend.
Well, this is what I mean. If you believe that simply alerting the guards of this town,
I will alert the guards and make sure that. I mean, can you keep mentioning these creatures that resurrect your dead allies?
yes.
Can you just give me a description so we know that you can just
Yes.
say I give description.
So much edge. They all like to wear masks, from what I can remember, or at least one of the Therasdan one loves half a mask.
Okay.
Is that not right? That is right.
Yeah, it is.
She loves half a mask. She has kind of like imagine very long unwashed hair, just general dark. I've only met her once. It's hard for me to give an accurate description because I've met her but once, and I can't say.
I mean,
that
it doesn't have to be completely accurate. I just need
Well,
general
also, they can change
features.
what they look like. I mean, they're very powerful magic users.
We can see through stuff like that.
Yes, but I mean, they could not only that they have agents that they can send in other people who aren't. There's no point in me giving you a description, is what I'm saying. Other than that, there are creatures out there looking to. I mean, if there is I'm assuming then. I mean, if you would like to continue this conversation somewhere private, so we are not, but it's up to you. But the Harbinger of Dawn, it was part of a 2-weapon set that I'm not quite sure how, but the party ended up with. One of them was a scythe, and the other was this mace. And the scythe, we had to. Well, this is when I joined the party, you see. So prior to that, knowledge is a little hazy, but we had to get to the scythe, and we had to go jump through some hoops, and then the scythe became more powerful, like kind of awakened, and it told us where to go. But there was like a 2-stage part to that, and each individual part of the stage was by and of itself not very useful. So if you could remove a step of that, destroy it, or dump it somewhere where it could never be found, no clues, that would be wonderful.
I believe I know the weapon of which you speak. But rest assured that it is not the same process. And the mace and the scythe are only related in the fact they are ancient weapons of a similar time and not anything else. And you can see he does look slightly offended that you even put them in a similar category.
I'm not bothered.
I know.
Yeah.
mentioning
It's well, as I say, we hit both of the weapons were found in, as far as I'm aware, in the depths of hell. So I kind of, I kind of lump all these heretic religions into one. So
Ooh.
He looks annoyed, to say the least, and he sort of looks sort of at this temple of Pelor, and he's just like holding his holy symbol, and he says, "Well,
heretics."
I will do my best, but me and Othune have a meeting to get to, and I do not want to be late." So
Well, I'm sure that that's very important, but you can understand this is potentially the end of the world that I'm discussing. But yes,
Oh,
of
don't
course,
worry,
you
so are
booked your
we,
gardeners
Damial.
meeting. I'm sure. I'm sure you think it's very important. Well, my work here is done. Do not let me do not let me keep you.
As soon as you say "don't let me keep you," they both walk off.
Damiel, he just turns on this. He wants to, if possible, turn faster and walk away faster.
Yeah, it's sort of the thing where it's like you say bye to someone, then you walk the same direction. Because you walk out, and I don't know where you're heading, but they go up towards the Platinum Sanctuary.
I'm not going back there. No.
Okay.
I would then.
The entrance and exit is still the same place. Isn't it?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
just like, Dave, I think where you kind of like have to kind of skip walk so you're not walking side by side. Oh God, I would die.
Damiel's worst enemy are stairs.
Himself. No.
Yeah, also true.
Yeah.
It's
so
everything and everyone, not himself.
he walks out. As he's walking, I would like to make a check. I don't know if it's insight, no, it
Yep.
won't be insight, sorry, investigation or perception or whatever. I would like to look to see if I can see what I would think to be like a trap door or something to get to like the hidden, whatever it's called.
Or in the temple.
Yes, if I can see anything like that looks kind of more guarded or, like a secret room kind of thing.
I mean, I don't think you really need to make a perception check. There doesn't seem to be anything like that. There are no guards in the immediate vicinity. I mean, there are some guards walking around, like outside the temple, but inside it's just priests and statue of Pelor. You can see there is a door, like to the other end of the room, like so not behind statue of Pelor, but on the same wall, sort of like to the left. But it just you see priests walking in and out freely. It just looks like a and a place where they, pray privately or something.
Okay.
You would assume.
Okay, I'd like to head over that way if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just checking my spells. 1 second. I'm trying to find if I've got a spell for this. Nope. Right. Well, it doesn't do it, which is annoying. Okay. As I'm walking,
Yeah.
I don't have like a staff, but I know Othune does, so I'd like to listen out to see if any part of the floor he walks under has like a different sound, like a hollowness to it.
Make a perception check.
Is that rolled?
Yep, 19. I'll say you were sort of near the middle of the room where you guys were all talking. And Othune walks obviously back to the door, and sort of, I want to say 15 foot out from the door, you do get like a faint, like it's still stone, it's still like, metal and stone, but there is a faint, like an echo almost to it, rather than just the flat noise from everything else.
Okay.
So maybe it's like an underground something.
Staircase or something.
Yeah.
Hang on, I just need to check something. Because if this goes wrong, Damiel is a little buggered. I'm gonna go back to the inn we were at. I'm gonna try and get I'm gonna try and get a long rest, if that's okay. And I'm gonna come back because it's like you say, it's like midday, but it's been like a full day for me. I'd like to rest and then come back at night.
Okay, yeah. You can take a long rest. That's fine. You wake up. It's about, call it 9 p.m. But it is like dark because it's winter, so obviously it's very dark. Yeah, you can go back to the temple.
Is it still open?
And it is still open.
Okay.
And there's still the light, like the golden yellow light coming out from it, coming from the inside. So it's, yeah. There are still like a few odd people in there, like a couple, like less people. There are still a few priests that are walking around and stuff.
So I'd like to stand on the area. So when I come back, I'm carrying like a walking stick, just like a random stick. And like to make sure that this is has like a different sound. I'm not being obvious about it, but like, walking around clanking the wood on the floor and kind of examining the things, like as if I wanted to come back at night when there was less people around. I'd like to make sure that this area does have like that hollow sound. And when I find like the most hollow bit, if that makes any sense, I'd like to stand directly above it and occupy my ghost step, activate my ghost step tattoo.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And then fall through the floor.
I mean, are you trying to be stealthy?
No.
Okay, so yeah,
You
begin to go through the floor, and you do, as you're going down, you do see a few people notice you.
Yeah. If possible, I'd like to pretend I'm going like down in an elevator, like, bing.
You make a good elevator impression, and you fall down through the floor, and you're falling for about, I want to say, I mean, I actually never get this right. So you fall for about 10 feet and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the stone floor. You sort of crash into like a barrel of something, and you stand up, and you have dark vision.
Yeah, 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so you're in like a, what's the word? A storage room, or like a warehouse room.
Okay, cool.
You can see there are barrels and crates of stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to have a nose around under here, if possible. See if there's anything I can find.
Okay. Yeah, so you make an investigation check.
Investigation. There we go. I can give myself guidance. I've already rolled. Oh no, I don't need it. 23.
Nat 20. Okay, so you find various stuff. You see some food, some grains and stuff. Because obviously it's still a place of farming. You see there are a few priest robes, spare priest robes. Of the Lightbringers. You see that there are some errant like swords, maybe guards, like more like gladiuses almost. Like the Roman weapons.
Yeah.
Which you don't see many of them. Maybe they are the you assume that they're maybe special weapons, like maybe not sacrificial, like ceremonial weapons of some sort. And you do see, as you're searching around, you see a letter. Like a piece of parchment that's rolled up, sitting on top of something, on top of a like a crate.
Okay. Are there any doors or anything like that?
There is a door to your. So you came in on the south end of the room. There's a door to your north.
Okay. I know you want me to read this letter, but I'm not. I don't know. I will glance at the letter. Yeah, I'll read the letter if possible. I'm not. I don't know why, but I will read the letter. Otherwise, I don't think it would have been pointed out.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been pointed out if there wasn't something there. It's called old DM trick called giving information. Uh, this letter, I mean, it's not very long. It's quickly written. But I don't have the exact thing because I didn't know you were going to come down here. But it reads in more words. Elrod, there we have called a meeting of the high priests, like tomorrow at just past midday to discuss the matter of this new group. Group.
I have no idea what that. Yeah, I have no context for that. Okay, I will leave that letter there, and I will go investigate the door. If you want to come back to me and do something with someone else, that's fine.
I want to keep seeing what you're doing, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus we're still technically 2 days in the past, so I
Okay.
don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up too much more. The timeline.
I think we
so
could
yeah.
do like 48 hours of Damiel complaining to someone. Just
Yeah.
Back to the future.
I'm trying to be productive, guys. I think I'm
yes.
doing it.
Go up to the door, and you sort of like put your ear to it, and you can hear there are some people walking about. You can see there is some errant talking, nothing interesting. You assume that this could be like the spare room or the room where the priests gather.
I'm gonna go back and grab some priest robes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put them on. Do they have hoods?
No, they don't.
Okay, that's good. So they can still see my face. Excellent. I'm gonna put the priest robes on rather, and just kind of like with. Oh, what's in the barrels, by the way? Sorry.
I mean, there's not too much interesting stuff. It's like some food, grains. No, I mean mainly just food, and spare.
Food.
Like there's a barrel of wine.
No. Damiel's not a big drinker. Say it
Should
makes him
be.
argumentative. It's.
I mean, if you wanted to light the barrel on fire and throw it, because it's alcohol.
It's wine.
No, that's why I was asking about the structural stability. Like one of my other plans was just to destroy the building.
Yeah,
but
I assumed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the priest robes on and just kind of like with confidence walk through this room, just past whoever's guarding it.
Okay, can you make me a performance or deception check if you're trying to, get through without being, noticed or whatever?
Performance. Yeah, give myself guidance. I don't think I'll need it. 33.
God. Yeah, like a trained professional actor, nobody is the wiser to
Yeah.
you being fake.
Actually, then halfway through, I'm gonna point to like a kind of mid-level priest.
Uh-huh.
And be
no.
like, you. Sorry. Secondly here. I'm still learning people's names. Lightbringer. Elrod sent me down here, and I'm gonna kind of pull out the letter and kind of wave it, but not give him a chance to read it, to make sure that the Harbinger of Dawn is protected as discussed. Did he speak to you about this?
Yes, he spoke to me about it.
Excellent. If you take me to the inner chambers, then I will perform the rituals as he requested.
Maybe a deception check.
Yes, I will. Come on, another nat 20. Come on, baby.
Ooh.
12. 1 moment. I can do things here. There are things that
Well,
I
you
can
didn't
do.
use your guidance.
I didn't use my guidance, so I'll do that. It's a D4. But there are still things I can do if this fails. So that's 16.
Okay.
But there are still things I can do if that fails. I'm gonna.
Actually, I need to make an inside check. I need to make an inside check for this guy. 1 second. Okay. Oh wow, you rolled terribly. Yeah.
Does that work then? Because there are other things I can do if I need to.
It does work, but you could be
Okay.
more. You could have more authority if you got higher. But
Yeah. Okay. I'm
but, like
gonna,
you like right now, he is agreeing with you, and he's
I'm
like
gonna chuck
he believes
2
you.
more D4 on top of that.
From what?
From my favored by the gods.
Okay.
Have I just rolled that in a different? I've rolled
Yep.
that in the other one. Sorry,
Isn't
my
that only saving throws?
bad. Nope. That's saving throws and
Damn.
checks. So that's a 22. And
22.
if needed, I could have given myself advantage.
He says, well, high priest, I'm I'm only a low level, low, you know. I'm not. That's wrong. That was the wrong phrasing.
As I say-
I'm new here as well. So
Well,
I
you can come with me then. I suppose that the more people there, the better. So I'm still learning the layouts. If you just take me to there, I'm sure that someone can let me in. Dawnfather be praised, and then I do like a vague hand gesture.
he says, "Well, follow me," and
Okay.
you walk up a set of stairs, and you come back out to the main chamber that you were in, and
That's annoying.
and he says, well, see that?" And he points at the golden orb that Pelor is holding in the statue.
Yes.
Well, you just gotta press that one. You just gotta like tap it. It's a bit high up. I could give you a boost if you want, but
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, I say I pulled my hips the other day doing some prayer. So that would be wonderful. In fact, who's taller, me or him?
yeah.
Oh, damn. Yes. Okay. So if you give me a leg up, that 1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Ah!
And I
You have the
like
same
dunk
voice
it.
as little fella.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make me a sleight of hand?
Possibly.
Oh, I rolled a 6. Okay, I rolled pretty well. Okay, yeah.
20.
20. Yeah. So he didn't do that much. He sort of just gave you like he didn't really push you. He just sort of almost fell over, and you got a slight lift from that. And you sort of tap the orb that Pelor is holding, and with a flash of golden light, it sort of comes over you, and you see the statue of Pelor looks down towards you. Pelor's head is like the sun, but you can see there are like these golden yellow eyes that stare at you, and he says, "Liar!" And you get blasted back, and you take 20 points of radiant damage. I think it's half because you're resistant. But
I'm not resistant, am I?
I think you are from the
Nope.
I think you are resistant to radiant damage.
Nope.
The thing that you
I
got.
don't have it on there. Let's see my inventory.
What's it called? The platinum
Platinum.
necklace. I believe it gives you resistance to radiant damage. Maybe I'm wrong. Check.
Nope.
No, maybe I was thinking of something else.
You might be thinking of that old fella I was playing who had resistance radiant damage.
I don't know, but you get blasted back to the other end of the room. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Maybe. I'm probably thinking of. Oh, it doesn't matter. You get blasted back to like halfway across the room. You slide down, and you are in the same room. You're not anywhere else. You just are hurting. And this guy looks at you, and he says, "You see, he starts shouting, 'Guards! Guards! There's a liar in here!
Yes, guards,
He's
I
a
need
fake
I need
priest!'"
assistance. I need assistance. I've fallen and I can't get up.
What are you doing?
I'm asking for help. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Okay. So, you're just sitting there, sort of, holding
Well,
your
I
knee.
pull myself to my feet. Yeah,
Okay.
I stand up, but I'm not running away.
Yeah. And you see more priests come out of the chamber, and you see guards walk through the large doors, and the guy says, "That one, the golden one."
And I'm gonna look at this fella, and I'm gonna say, "What on earth do you think you're doing?
He's a traitor.
How am I
He's
a traitor?
lying."
What on earth? What? I said this is my second day here. This is. Was this some kind of practical joke?
He says, "Pelor judged you as false. You're a liar."
No. I think you'll find that was you.
Can you make me a deception check?
Yeah, sure. 21.
21. Let me make a persuasion check for this guy. He's not got.
Again, if I fail, I can do something
Yeah.
about that. Wow, womp womp.
And you see the guards look at you, and one of them nods at you, and two of them run past and grab this guy, and they start dragging him off.
No, my friends, do not be too rough with him. I believe he was only high spirits, but no, it was making sure that the defenses were correct, and at least now I believe that is so. And like Damiel's gonna like turn and just like slowly limp off, like massaging his butt.
Okay. So he gets dragged away. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna like head like so around the corner, lean against something, and like trying to get my breath back. And I'm gonna wait a little bit until everyone's gone. Do I have invisibility? I don't think I've got invisibility anymore.
It takes like a good 5 minutes for everyone to start calming down, guards to come out. Some people are questioning. Yeah, but you can't see anyone in the immediate vicinity.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take off the priest robes and I'll walk up to the statue of Pelor again with the orb out, and I'm gonna kind of. Can I make a religion check? Like Pelor's like. He thinks he's one of the top. He's like Santa Claus, isn't he? He like knows.
Pelor thinks he's the greatest.
Yeah, so he's like
he's the father of the dawn.
Yeah, omnipotent, omnipresent, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say then in a low voice, Pelor, I do apologize for the previous deception. I think that is a fair word. However, you know why it is I am here. So let us try that again. And I'm gonna try and bop the thing again.
Okay, can you make what? I mean, your high jump probably is like one. It's not that high, is it?
It's not high. No, if needed, I can make a ladder.
You would need something to get up there.
Okay, I'm gonna drag.
It's like I would say 5 feet above your hand height, like when you're grabbing.
Can I like move one of the benches? I'm not really very strong. If needed, I can just make a ladder.
I think you're probably making. I mean, I don't think you'll be able to move one of these benches. They are solid benches.
What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna do summon forth from the weave itself of creation, like a ladder with like a slide at the back. So if I get blasted again, it's gonna like catch me and like nicely like slide me onto the floor rather than just fucking send me flying across the room.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I can do a large object, so I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, so you create a ladder.
Yeah. I use my once a day resource to make a ladder.
Nice
and I'm gonna try that again.
Okay. So you climb up the ladder, and you press this thing, and you're like, okay, this is gonna work. I'm not lying this time. Just trying to go.
No. So I was thinking that. I was like, he knows why I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So you put your hand onto the thing, and nothing happens. You don't get blasted. You don't get blasted back, and you don't get moved anywhere.
Well, Pelor, I won't say I'm not disappointed. I thought you were a powerful god. Maybe I was wrong. Yes, I'll try it one more time. And I hit it quite hard this time.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Is it like movable, removable?
No, it's like a glowing orb of light. It's not like your hand just goes through it.
Oh, right.
It's like a
What's the hand made out of that's holding it?
It's like that's like a marble statue.
Now marble doesn't take a lot of breaking. I'm not going to break it right now. I will say then, for the moment, I'm satisfied that this is guarded enough for now. Then I will head back to the inn. I will leave my ladder there. It will disperse itself in its own time.
Okay. What are you doing now?
I'll rest for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
You take a. How's the timeline looking?
Oh, it's. I'm assuming like 2 hours.
No, I'm trying to figure out the timeline. So I think you need to do another day.
Oh no, I mean like for long. I can't long rest.
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
You can like drink for a bit and then take a long rest.
That kind of like brings me into like normal like jet lag time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you still need another day. So Damien, what are you doing for your last day? Make it quick.
Last day in there. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the libraries of Vasselheim, which assuming are quite useful and thick and juicy. And
There is a Cobalt Soul library in Vasselheim, which is well, there's actually two libraries in Vasselheim. There's like the more traditional library that has been there for a long time, and then there is the Library of the Cobalt Soul, which may have more varied information, but isn't as new. I mean, it's newer. Sorry.
I'm gonna do a morning in one and like the afternoon in the other one.
Okay.
Specifically, I'm looking into why. So I know we've kind of tried to get information about the solstices before, but I'm looking specifically. We'd identified a couple of places of where
A couple of evil places.
some of the more evil places, and I'm looking at the light. I want to see if there's a likelihood if these three places are going to be attacked at the same time. So one icon in each one. I'm like, what the ramifications would be of that. And I'm also looking for any mention of like druidic sects like in various forests that may kind of be out of the way and not spoken to a little bit, and also like how to get there. And finally, I would be looking to see if there was any way of changing a bard's changing spells without leveling up, because I would like to.
Okay. Well, are you doing specifically Wildemount focused, or are you doing Exandria focused, or just Wildemount or Exandria difference? Like the whole world, or are you just trying to focus on Wildemount because that's where most stuff is
no, so
occurring?
the druids specifically to Wildemount, like I want
Okay.
like within traveling distance. Well, I suppose because I can teleport, but if I find them, I want to be able to like get there. If you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay. So can you make me a investigation check?
So
For
everything
Widow-
I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself. Which I'm just gonna double check because I don't mind burning through all my spells to do this.
I would say two of them because it's an hour. On that
It's
spell.
an hour, yeah. So it's Fox's cunning, so obviously advantage on intelligence
Yep.
checks and saves, and I can't do guidance. It's just the advantage, which is annoying. So advantage on investigation.
Bardic.
Oh,
Bardic,
advantage.
Bardic,
19.
right?
Okay. For druids, give me a second.
Well, you don't have to tell me
Because
now. You can just say
Yeah.
Damial finds a minute, rips off and puts it on later.
well, yeah, you take a mental notice and stuff.
Okay.
And I will. I mean, right now I can tell you, not Wildemount, but Tal'Dorei. There are the Ashari, which are lots of druids. Like they take care of elemental portals on Tal'Dorei, but
Well-
that's not really what you're looking for.
Well, no. What I'm looking for is a group of people who are happy to cast or give us access to Heroes Feast in like 2 or 3 days' time.
I'll tell you at some point. I don't know right now.
Yeah.
What was the other thing you're looking for?
So the other thing was the 3
The
cities.
places, the evil places.
Would there be any benefit of attacking them individually, like all 3 at the same time, or is it more likely to be one attack with all 3 of the
Okay.
icons in their whole army?
Well, I'm not going to make you make an investigation check. I'll just keep it at 19. You know that from the places that you got, Rosona was, or Gordranos was the icon of Asmodeus. You know that he is now
There.
from what the leader or whatever. He's there and he's in power there. You assume. Bazazan, you know that that's what you assume with Tharisdan because demons. You know that the icon of Tharisdan. I mean, I don't. You assume the icon of Tharisdan, like from readings. You saw that. Okay, let me calm down. I'm trying to figure it out in my head while I'm speaking. It's not working.
Whoa, Nelly.
Yeah. So, Bazazan, it's less of a city and more of a fort surrounding the Betrayer's Rise, which was a temple, it was a fort of a demon lord during the Calamity. You don't really, because there isn't much information on that. You assume that the Archon of Tharisdan wants it for, ceremonial reasons or something like that. So she may try and attack Bazazan to get that back. And then what was the other place you got? Gorvelis. you don't really know too much. It's sort of like a wasteland with a massive tower on it in it.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that. So like you don't really get any links to any of the betrayers that you know are currently trying to do stuff there. It's just sort of evil place. And then Dumoran, which is let me just go to the world map. It's easier. Dumoran was the place that the party went to and fought the Icon of Lolth, as you can see on this map.
Yeah.
So, from what you know, 2 of the 3 are already quote-unquote conquered by the groups that want it, because the followers of Lolth... Well, technically you guys did a good thing without knowing it, because you killed a lot of the people at Dumoran.
So,
yeah.
What I'm looking for, do them being there, does it do anything specifically? Does it like give them like a layer boner? I'm not obviously asking the books that say if these dickheads get these places, bad things happen, or is it just a case of they want it?
I think you mainly get it's like ceremonial reasons or stuff like that. You would know that Gordranus could, if the right person knew where to look, Gordranus could be a very strong place for them to hold, because it used to be the main fort of the Betrayer Gods. So whether the drow who lived there found some of those items or some of that stuff that was there, or the Icon Asmodeus is going to search for stuff like that that's there, you don't know. But if the right person was there, they could probably do something with Gordranus.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, it was about changing bard spells in between.
Changing bard spells.
Or sorcerer spells.
Or sorcerer spells. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll talk about it out of game.
The answer can be no. I just want to find out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it out of game.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
So the last thing I want to do before I go to sleep and then go back to New Haxon is I'm going to write a letter to Lightbringer Elrod. Dear Lightbringer Elrod, you said your staff could see through deception and disguises. I literally walked past them all and got them to take me to the place you said was super well defended. Sort your shit out. XOXO, Damial Hisham, PS. Sort your shit out, kind of thing.
Yeah. You do that.
I'm going to sign it Damial Hisham and Scalebearer Othune, just to get him in there a little bit.
Okay. But you head back to the Matron's Wake, which is the inn that you've been staying at. And you get there, and it's less... you see there are a lot of guards outside of it. And as you're walking, like, round, you do see there are more guards out. You don't know what they're looking for, or whatever. Some of them, as you're walking, some of them do notice you, and just sort of give you a stern look, almost.
I glare back at them. I'd like to make an intimidation check.
Go for it.
I'm giving myself. I will cast guidance, breaking concentration on enhancing ability.
Well, I think that would have gone if you.
Okay, that's fine.
Or like it would have been leaving, so no, wasn't
19 plus 1, and if
20?
I fail, I can give myself additional d4s.
Well, you not really fail. It's not really a thing you can fail. It's just, you know. Okay, let me make a. Wow, I'm rolling terribly. Yeah, so this guy just you give him a glare back. He sort of like his eyes widen a little bit. He sort of takes a step back and sort of whispers to the guy next to him. But you walk past. There's a lot of guards standing outside of the Matron's Wake, and you can see as you walk in, the owner of the tavern, who I don't think I named ever, Dark Elf. You see that they are being questioned pretty intently by some figures that you don't recognize. Okay. So these figures, there's 3 of them standing around this person. They are all humanoid, but very tall. Like the shortest of these is like 7.5 feet tall.
Okay.
They are wearing priest robes almost. But they are very well adorned. You can see one is wearing what's like iconography of the Moonweaver, one is the Raven Queen, one is the Lawbearer. And they wear these masks that cover their entire face, and there aren't any eye holes, there aren't any nostrils. They are just staring down at this person with intent. You don't hear any
Mumbling.
you don't hear any words coming out of their mouths, but you can see that the owner of this tavern is shook, to say the least.
Is the Lawbringer an elven god?
No.
Okay.
Arathis, the lawbearer, not an elven god. These are the three figures that you see questioning this person.
Okay.
From left to right, Moonweaver, Arathis, Raven Queen.
Okay. In the scope of days, how long does it? It's been 2 days since I left the party in the middle of nowhere.
I would say it's like 2.5 now because you took a long time to research and stuff.
Okay. I kind of want to go and see that. I know you want me to find out what's going on here, but I am more interested in finding the party.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into the room and I'm going to, go somewhere quiet, and I'm going to teleportation circle to New Haxton.
Okay. You teleport to New Haxton. You arrive in Billy's shop. Have you been there before?
Yeah. I've taken him here before. We came here before when to fight the icon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, So you go into Billy's shop. You see Billy standing there doing their stuff. Just like, hey, what are you up to? Where's everyone else?
They will presumably be arriving here very soon.
Okay. Well, cool. You just gonna wait there?
Yeah. Well, I'll kind of like go out into town.
Yeah.
I'll find that guy I switched out of 60 gold and give him 60 gold.
Yeah. You go up to the guy who had the horses. He's like, oh well, somebody already paid.
My friend, it was a rather cruel jest of mine. I should have been honest, but it was just teach you the importance of something called deposits. So taps his nose and winks. And goes, it's something to remember in the future. If they've already paid, have my friends returned?
I mean, when you left, your half orc friend, I assume.
Yes.
Paid.
Oh well, good for her. You haven't seen them by any chance, have you?
Not since you all left. 5 days ago.
If you do see them, I will be. Is there an inn nearby you could recommend?
Yes, and he points to one that I do have the name of somewhere. The Wayward Sun.
Okay, I'll go and wait in there.
Okay.
And I'll tell him that if he sees them, and Billy, I'll say as well that if she sees them, send them to me, and I'll wait in the Wayward Sun.
Okay, you wait for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. I don't know how long you're willing to wait, but they are not showing up.
Till the end of the day, and then I'll.
Night. The moon goes up, and nothing. You don't hear of them, see them.
I'm gonna go to Billy if she's still open. They.
Billy's. You can see Billy is sort of outside, about to, or like at the window, about to turn the sign to close.
Excuse me. Sorry. Billy. I know we haven't been formally introduced. Do you have a scroll of sending by any chance I could buy, or do you have the access to the spell sending I could borrow, or scrying, or some way of getting in touch with my friends? They should have been back here either yesterday or today, and they don't appear. And I think without my keen guidance, they may have gotten themselves into trouble.
Well, I am a high-level wizard, so I should have access to that spell, but currently I am not me.
Yes, it's the vampire lady. Of course, apologies. Do you know if there is a scroll of sending in the shop?
Let me see if this person can cast sending. I don't think sorcerers. Does sorcerers get sending? Yes. But I don't know if I
Sorcerers get it, yeah.
What level is sending? 3?
3.
They do not have sending. Do they have a scroll of sending? Let's say yes. They have to contact Billy somehow.
They sort of go behind the counter, and at this point they just change to Adeline, and rough around on the counter and find a scroll. Wasn't her voice? I don't know. Do you want it or do you want?
Yes, if that, how much?
Well, it was for my use anyway, so don't worry about it.
Ah, excellent. So I'm going to cast Sending to Molly.
Okay.
Hey babe, you up? WU2. Molly,
Ah.
Damial here. Where are you? I am waiting in New Haxton. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
You after maybe sending goes longer between planes.
Oh no, there's a chance it fails.
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
it's I'll do 100. You're fine.
Oh yeah, by 1.
No, it's a 5%
Yeah.
chance it fails.
Oh, I thought it was 25.
Yeah. Nah.
And I would have had it if it was 5.
Yeah. So yeah, after like a second enough to sigh, you hear her go, "We're in a different plane, you little tantrum bitch." So try and find us, I guess. Fuck you. And I end the message.
Oh my god.
Damiel kind of sits back a little bit, shocked and stunned. I have no way to get to them. Yeah, he has no way to get to them.
Okay.
He has no idea what to do.
Do you stay in the?
Or no, I'll go to
Sure.
the inn and
Okay, go to
rest
the inn.
or something. Yeah.
2 silver or something for the room. But as you're sort of waiting to rest, or just about to get ready for bed, you get a message or a sending from Ceres, and she says, sorry, I'm trying to figure out the word count. Damiel, there are people after me. I don't know what's going on. I tried to message the group. It failed. Where are you? Quickly.
Dear Ceres, sorry to hear you are not well. I am in New Haxton in this place that the name of which I've forgotten.
Okay. Is that it?
If you'd like to come here. I mean, this is 25 word limit, so
Yeah.
that's all I can really give her.
Okay. So you get into bed and you begin, getting ready to sleep, and you sort of, you have a room that can sort of overlooks the main, what's it called?
Well,
the
I
main
wouldn't
street.
be going to sleep. I'd be expecting her to come here.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not
So you have
completely,
you have a room overlooking the main street, and you see Ceres running down the street.
I'm gonna go and see her. At this point, though, Damiel is in his slippers.
Okay.
So
Bunny slippers.
bunny slippers, yeah. Ceres, what on earth are you doing?
There were these people after me.
You are a capable wizard. Could you
I
not
am a
dispatch them?
capable wizard, but I think these people are more capable than I am. There was
Well, why
3 of
have you
them.
come to me then?
I tried to message the group. It didn't work. And I just tried to do it again to someone else, and you got through. You were, I don't know. I assumed all of you were in New Haxton if one of you were here.
No, they have decided they no longer wish to associate with me. I'm afraid, so I'm evaluating what to do next.
Well then, okay, that's interesting. So she's like, not biting her nails, but like picking her nails. Okay. Well, these people, they were very tall, wearing priest robes. Yeah. Can I forgot to do it earlier? Can you make me a religion or history check for the people that you saw in the matron's tavern? 26. Okay. I probably should have remembered to do that earlier because it may have changed what you did. But the 3 people that you saw interrogating
the barkeep were judicators. They are they are sort of hunters and guard, like very high up guards for the gods and like the high priests of Vasselheim. They are incredibly powerful and go through rigorous training to get where they are. They lose their humanity to gain powers beyond that of mortals. And from what you saw before and from what Ceres is describing, they are those people. 3 of them.
Okay, and they get their powers directly from the 3 gods you mentioned?
You would assume so, considering what they were wearing, but...
With the 20, whatever it was I rolled.
No, yeah, I mean, what they were wearing, you assume Moonweaver, Arathis, Raven Queen, assuming, but...
Okay, and does Ceres not know this?
Ceres would say, they're judicators. Of course, I'm a high-level wizard, I have a 20 intelligence, I'm very smart. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. They stormed into my house, and...
Are you not a high-ranking noble?
I am.
So how did they storm into your house?
They walked past the guards. They killed the guards, Damial.
They killed the guards.
They killed the guards.
Sure these are adjudicators and not the forces of the icons instead.
Whatever they are, they're not very good.
She also
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. I thought the rest of the group was a. Okay, give me a second. She's going to cast sending. No, just about. She's going to cast sending to Molly.
I love
Molly.
being
Do you not have sending stones?
Oh, she does.
We
She used-
do.
I forgot about that.
If they hit you on the head,
they came very quickly. I had to run very quickly. I forgot. She pulls out the sending stone. Molly, where are you? There are people after me. I'm with Damial. You said you're on different plane. Where are you?
Admittedly, what has Damiel done?
What has Damial done?
Oh hi, we agreed that it was like more than 25 words limit on this, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey!
Hey!
I'm using Dunamantic magic, but we
Yeah.
don't have time. Quickly.
Hey! So Damiel ditched us.
Okay. I don't.
and then
Honestly, Molly, I don't care.
I
People are
am
after me.
getting
And-
to where we are. Calm your shit. We're now in Arborea.
Okay.
Kind of sent a god killer here, and we're trying to stop him from killing a god.
Okay. What?
Two gods.
Okay. Do you have
Well,
any
3
notable locations where you are?
Do I look around? Is there any notable locations?
At this point, I'd say you'd see the Tower of Crescent Grove in the
Yeah,
distance.
weren't we in front of the Moonweaver's place?
Technically, you will be.
Yeah,
I thought
in, like,
we were still next to the giant tree.
Technically, you're. So you guys are technically heading towards the giant tree. So you
I
guys
thought we
are.
were already there because we rested next to it while the dude was yelling up it.
Listen, time's mad.
So we're heading to a really, really big tree.
Names. Names.
Do we have names, guys?
Tower of Crescent Grove. You know that.
Tower of Crescent Grove is what I
Cool.
hear.
I can do that. Good.
Cool. Also, if Damiel's there, slap him.
I won't do that.
Tell him that I said that you should slap him.
I might see you soon. Okay.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Sending cuts off. Damiel, they're in Arborea. I think I can do that.
Why on earth are they there?
I don't know.
I told you.
Apparently they sent a god killer. I don't know.
Yes, we did. Yes.
You know, I'm so confused. Okay. Do you have a room in here?
We're in my room, aren't we?
Okay, we're in my room. Sorry, I'm very confused. Okay, give me a moment. I am going. Okay, actually no. Plane shift isn't. I need to get up this thing. She does some magic, then pulls out a chest, grabs a like a object, and puts it down. It's like a metal rod with a tag that says Arborea. It says, "Okay, Damiel, you ready?"
For what?
Boop. you vanish, and you're not in the Wayward Sun Tavern. You are next to a massive tree. It is still nighttime. You're in a dense forest in front of a massive tree, and it is nighttime. The trees are
With
different
massive tree.
colors. Massive tree.
Night tree, massive.
Night tree, massive, big,
Massive,
large
big.
tree with roots.
Herb
Yeah,
tree.
that's where you are. Sarah sort of looks around. It takes a deep breath and sighs. What the fuck?
Serious, where are we? What have you done?
We are in Arborea.
Why have you brought me here?
I can bring us back. It's fine.
Because I did. Yep.
But I told you, that Molly does not want me here anymore. Does not.
Well,
want to...
it's time to make friends again.
I am not the one who stopped being friends.
I never said. I told you to find us.
How? She's the one who decided to go away. I have no idea what. She was very rude to me.
I called you a bitch like once.
It's unspeakably rude. And as you know me, I am a very sensitive soul. I
Maybe?
hate rudeness.
Yep. How about? I don't know where they are, but they said they were close to here, so.
Well, I
Let
will
us-
allow you to find them. I shall wait here by this nice tree.
I was going to say, let us rest while we wait for them.
I will allow you to find them. Shut up.
Let us rest while we wait for them, Damian. Okay.
I am in my slippers, Sarah. You have. My boots are gone.
Is Sarah's also in her slippers?
No. So it's not.
I
Slippers
cannot
and dressing
fabricate-
gowns.
I cannot fabricate new shoes. My shoes will only last 4 hours. This is. Oh, and
She
there
pulls
was
out the same chest. I've got close enough. There you go.
5 very wide feet.
So does Varen.
I'm not wearing a dead man's shoes. Were you
Simon.
carrying his shoes around? This is very strange.
I carry spare outfits for people.
Really? What else do you have in there?
She
Tampons.
puts the chest away.
I really. Do you have spare clothes? These are.
I have
somewhat-
spare clothes for me and Varen's spare clothes.
What are Varen's spare clothes like?
I mean, it's just sort of like a button-up T-shirt and
Button-up t-shirt?
some cargo pants.
No, you're right there. No, no. As brave and as capable as Varen was, fashion was not one of his.
I do agree with you. I tried, but it didn't work.
I look at what Sarah is wearing and be like,
Sarah's wearing a pretty cool outfit.
mm.
But yeah, so you so you can take a long rest if you would like, Damiel.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the timeline restores itself because in the morning, the rest of you appear next to this big tree with the guy saying, "Blue, blue, blue,
Hello.
blue."
Good morning, guys.
Yeah, Damiel, you wake up to the sight of the rest of the group standing above you,
And someone shouting blue.
and
I
and
grab
a
you by
weird
the
elf
collar.
shouting blue.
I grab you by the collar and just shake you around. Like,
Whoa,
what?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why the fuck did you leave us?
Thanks for that, Damiel.
Unhand me. Unhand me. What? You?
I will
you
not
said you didn't need
unhand
me
you.
anymore. You said.
I've
that
said no
my
such
input
thing,
was
Damiel.
was not
was-
welcome, so I removed myself from the situation, and lo and behold, where'd you imbeciles find yourselves? Strapped in another plane, presumably.
No, I got us here, and I can get us out at any point.
So what are you complaining about?
I'm not complaining. I'm just mad at you
Why?
Not complaining,
because you're a little tantrum, bitch, shit. Ugh.
It sounds
Okay,
like
let's
you are the
just
one
go-
having the
go-
tantrum.
I don't
I'm
think
just
we
gonna,
have
like,
the
drop him
time
on the
for
ground.
this. Oh,
Just leave him, and I'm
Kids,
just gonna stand there,
kids.
arms over crossed.
I'll help Damian
I'm like,
up.
I'm standing in between you, looking up. Like you definitely don't see me, guys.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
We
I
don't
brush
have
myself
time for
down.
this petty fighting. Let's kiss
Brush
and
myself
make up.
down. and
Aleki,
take
are they
a
having a
racket.
divorce?
I mean, if anything, they have been divorced for 20 years. I mean,
Damiel, you feel like you get a headache and a blown a nosebleed.
So why what shenanigans have you hoisted upon me today? Why are we here?
So you remember the evil samurai dude we sent to another plane of existence? Like,
Do you mean the problem that we saw and then on my recommendation solved?
yes.
Yes.
The issue is, my god, the Moonweaver, kind of lives here. You know,
As well as some
Good
other
gods.
important ones like Wild Mother, I believe.
also. Well, I don't
And-
think the Wild Mother
Yep.
is here. I think
Yeah,
she's on the
no,
elemental
Wild Mother
plane.
was here
Oh,
too.
No.
Damn
Well,
it, then.
the elven gods I mentioned were the Moonweaver, the Wild Mother, and the Arkheart.
Yeah, some
And-
random elf
and-
dude.
Are they not capable of defending themselves?
Well, it would be
Well,
preferred to
God
not
Slayer
put a
versus
god together.
God. I don't think that will.
Yes,
end
but there
too
are three
well.
gods. What are...
Well,
Yes.
none of them are fighting gods.
None of them are aware that we sent something in their realm.
Can you not pray?
I tried, but time is weird here, and I
Oh.
don't know if they heard me.
What I'm more curious about is what the fuck you've been up to.
Do not worry about what I've been up to. I've had a
Oh, I
very productive
do.
few days.
Oh, have you?
Yes, I have.
Well, please communicate, which is something you do in a group. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I communicated how poor I thought of your last idea. Yet you overrode me, and then we got into a fight. And once again, I had to save you from dying. So
Guess whose
I-
plan got us here as well, Damiel?
yours. I would have just left it.
Mine?
Not my god.
You suggested it. I asked if someone was
it-
against it.
It was my suggestion to come here.
Well,
Sorry.
so what have you achieved in the last 2 days?
We have found this dude that yells at a god, and we're hopefully
You look
going...
over and he's not there.
This dude is gone. We are at the place where above this tree, I believe, is the Moonweaver. We're going to talk to her about this thing, this guy that we unleashed. If we do not have the time anymore, I can simply bamf us back out.
Well, get on with it.
I am so close to punching you.
David
Well,
was going
yeah-
to stroll back to the tree and sit down and kind of like observe. Observe genius in action.
I'm gonna have Lucky sit like a branch above him, and then like after an hour of him sitting there, he's gonna drop a turd on his face.
Damiel, make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's see. I do not have good decks. But again, if I fail, I can add stuff to it.
I mean, if you know it's happening.
that's
no,
a
not
fail.
3, yeah.
Do you have prestidigitation? You
I
can
do,
gain
yeah.
it.
Damiel, you take 3 points of acid damage.
Whoa, damn! You should have more!
What
Actually, no,
the fuck?
it's definitely poison damage. Never mind.
Lucky is a biohazard at this
God
point.
damn!
Molly, what are you feeding it? Oh wait,
Yes?
it's those weird Feywild fruits. Never mind.
Oh, it probably is. I should stock up on those.
You shouldn't. They
I
turned,
should.
They turned people to sap.
We need to
And
use
they
this
made him
monkey as
poop
bio
poison.
warfare. We send
Yeah, I'm
him
gonna
to
make him a
camps.
plane bomber.
Lucky cannot be used in.
You
wars.
made this a thing. You were the one who did this.
Lucky is a chemical weapon.
Yes.
Yeah,
A
literally.
biological hazard.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder what else you
Eat
can.
shit does a
poop.
D4 damage. I love it.
Lucky is banned by the Geneva Convention.
I mean, I did give him a dagger. It could just be him dropping a dagger, but flavored as him shitting.
I like to imagine that in the Geneva Convention it's no dirty bombs, no killing civilians, no Lucky allowed on the battlefield.
That's great.
Okay,
At
what
the
are you
airport,
guys-
please take out your knives and Luckies.
What are you guys doing?
I'm,
Trying to find counsel with this Moonweaver person.
Okay.
I'm asking Seren if she has silence stocked just in case.
It's one of the spells that I don't think is very useful. I don't actually think I've.
Oh, what the fuck do you mean?
I looked in Ceres' character sheet and typed in Ceres, so silence.
Ah, that was amazing.
I don't have silence.
Well, I guess we've got to get some gags ready.
I mean,
Whoa.
let me check my chest.
Damn, Sarah.
Oh my god, what were you and Darren up to?
But yeah, this elven dude is just sort of staring at the thing and saying,
Oh, he's
"Blur."
back.
He's back again. Blur, and he sort of looks and is like,
Moonweaver?
he says, oh wait, it's gotta be nighttime, that's why.
We slept through nighttime.
We weren't here yet.
When did we? So we
You got
slept
here
in
in
the
the morning.
daytime?
You got here in the morning.
It's morning. Oh, Jesus.
Well, no, it's like afternoon, because you have to walk. But,
Okay.
Okay.
But,
How long
Should
do
we make
have
a?
for this whole
Should we,
space service?
should we use the rest of the time to make an SOS sign for the Moonweaver to see?
Yeah. We could maybe make like a light. Somewhere. Maybe fire. Fire would draw attention. If you make sure it
we
doesn't.
do love fire in the big
Yeah.
forest.
Yes, if we make sure it doesn't burn anything
Let's
else.
burn the forest down. We
She'll see it then.
send a guy here to kill them all, and then we just burn their homes to the ground.
We're gonna send her a message.
Well, at least
Wait.
we've
What, as Damiel like casts prestidigitation to get rid of the monkey shit, he's like, so your plan has been amble around the forest for 2 days, get to a place where the Moonweaver will not be until nightfall, whilst we are against a very strict time limit. Why do you not think that the creature you are searching for is having the same difficulties finding the god?
It might.
Oh yeah, Snoop
but if
has
you
a
had
way
such-
to locate gods. Sorry.
That. Plus, if you had such insights, maybe you should have been there to give them.
No, I was off doing something useful, Molly, not throwing monkey shit around.
Damien,
Oh well,
what are you
maybe
doing?
Great.
maybe you could brag about what you did then.
Please elaborate, Damiel. I would love to know.
Well, I made sure that the mace was as unobtainable by the small goblin creature as possible. Warned the people of the world about the threats of the icon in more detail. I was also able to find a lot of very useful information about potential ways to guard ourselves on the day of the attack for by some druid sects. I was also able to find more information out about the 3 potential locations of the attacks, and also possibly found out some more information about improving my spell selection. So yes, I do think it rather beats your ambling around a forest for 2 days looking to find a god who is not answering her prayers. So
3 days.
3 days.
So-
If they don't want to be, there's a thing that the Pelor follower says. Pelor helps those who help themselves. Maybe the Moonweaver should help herself, unless she is, already dead. I would say
So-
this is a huge waste of time.
You did what could be done with a sending spell, then you got information that might
But
potentially help
we
us, but
had
we're not
no,
sure
it couldn't
about.
be done with a sending spell. No, it takes.
We're here trying to save potentially a god and maybe get
Why?
a god-killing weapon.
Do you not
I'm
have
not
enough
trying
swords
to-
yet, Molly? What is it you are compensating?
I am
for?
not trying to measure dicks here, but it's clearly something you really love to do.
No, Molly. I think you have me all wrong. This overcompensation will not bring your friend back.
Oh, Damiel, that's low.
Molly's just gonna walk off at this point, I think,
Okay.
because otherwise she'd probably start a fight. So I guess Molly's off and away now.
She's gone to Forest Town. Okay. So you're just
I would
waiting,
follow.
I guess. Okay.
I would follow, yeah.
Sarah's just gonna read a book. I don't know what she's reading. She's reading 50 Shades of
Sarah's.
You've got a dirty mind tonight.
God damn.
I don't think of anything. Book. No, she's reading
50
50
of
Shades
Barovia.
of losing your loved one.
yeah.
God.
No, she's actually reading a book on like bereavement and how to get over
Oh.
bad times.
It-
See,
That's
would
serious
you have
rebound.
rather she was reading 50 Shades of Grey?
yes.
Too bad. She's sad now.
I mean, to be fair, I'd rather her be reading bereavement than porn in the forest with us. So-
Yeah. True.
but she's reading. Aleki, Samuel, you two doing anything?
I
Cool.
don't know. I'm actually in shock. I guess Alec is just giving Damiel a hard look for what he said, and just sitting next to not so little elf here, and like looking over her shoulder to read the book as well.
It's just a very depressing book. You've actually probably seen it before.
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Yeah, you've actually probably read it like 4 times over.
Do you know how expensive therapists are? Where none of the adventurers ever use them.
I've never really worried about expenses.
Mental health is
Um,
important for losers.
Anyway,
Only
Mr.
bitches get mental.
Mr. and
get
Molly,
assistance.
what are you doing as you walk off into the forest?
I think Molly's like punching trees and trying to hold back tears as she's just walking straight ahead.
Yeah, I'm following in silence until she looks like maybe she's got some of that frustration out on the trees. And then, what's up? There's got to be something else here, right, Molly?
What are you trying to? Are you talking about Damiel, the forest, the thing? What are you talking about?
Something. You can't just be this upset for the reasons it sounded like you were fighting for. There's got to be something else.
It's just I'm someone who has dealt with stress, with crewmates, with trying to keep a team together. The problem is when a teammate is able to just fuck off right away. You don't really get that on a ship in the middle of the ocean. You kind of have to work through problems together, you know? But I mean, I've been landlocked so long right now, fighting stressful things, having new experiences that I've never fought before, which is something I'm not used to. I'm used to being prepared. I'm used to being the one that is in power in a situation. And I'm not used to failing and my crew dying, then crewmates or party members popping up, being just absolutely disrespectful to everything and everyone around them. And then when something doesn't go their way, they can simply leave the situation. Like, they can't even talk through it.
I get what you mean, and I think we're all a little over our heads with some of this, and I can imagine it being like really strange for you to go from an environment where you are the boss and people do what you say to being somewhere where you're another team member who has to find compromise with other people. In the autumn, I used to have a huge problem with the Rams, right? They all want to get their babies sorted out. They're fighting for dominance, and there's a fear that they won't get their say in. And it's the stress of it's too much at not enough time. It's the fear of missing out and not making your mark. And it always passes. There's always the spring. So we need to push through for what we can for now. You know, smile through our teeth as we must until we get through it, and then we can really talk about this when we have some more time. Work out where you and Damiel need compromise.
We can't lose more people, Nissa. Spring might come, but how many more of us will die or turn on us, or both, in the process of doing that? The only one left of this original group are me and Aleki, and Aleki almost died recently too, and was so fine with that.
Recently?
Yes, recently.
Only recently.
Fire Giant, which was
Yeah, the fire
3
giant.
sessions ago,
So,
give or take.
he wasn't there for that session.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, there have been multiple occasions where it got
yeah, but
pretty
she was
close.
dead. She got
Yeah,
revived.
she
Ah,
wasn't
yes.
unconscious, she was dead.
We've got less than a week left. I think we will lose someone, and we do have to be prepared for that. But as long as we do what we have come out here to do, the light on the other side will still be there, regardless if someone's gone.
You're right. But God, it's annoying. Just see that smug golden boy spitting such vile words for such a little man without any repercussion for him to have.
Oh, trust me, I know. I listened to this man berate a elderly priest for like an hour, and it was rough.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
I,
Thank you.
I'm sure there's a
for
reason
the
why he
talk.
is like this, right? No one's just rude for the sake of it. There's
We would all
something
love to
going on.
know.
It's, I mean, I am a pirate. I deal with the rudest of people. But the fact is, at the end of the day, the way they solve it, if not with words, is to fight tooth and nail. But that man just magics himself out of a situation and just acts all high and mighty, then comes back and is like, I did better than you. Oh, I'm so great. It's just so infuriating.
Yeah, there's a lot of arrogance for sure. But again, when this is all over, maybe you guys can sit down and have a chat and talk about how you really feel with each other.
Maybe.
Because maybe he just thinks
Dropping
you are
people.
antagonistic for the sake of being antagonistic. He doesn't think you genuinely have a problem with him.
I mean, that last one's done.
Anyhow, we should probably get back because we have some planning to do.
Yeah, thanks for the talk.
No worries. Here you go. And then I pick up Barbara. I'm like, I see your little cuddle blanket for now.
Scream into the pillow.
Scream into
Yeah.
the pillow. It's almost a silent spell, but not quite.
A big lady holding tiny sheep while walking.
We're walking next to tiny person.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a sight to behold.
After that, therapeutic screaming into the sheep, you walk back to the group, and it's strange. You probably weren't walking for that long, or you didn't feel like you were for that long, but you actually walk. You look at the sky, and it's way later than you think. It's not dark yet, but it's probably about. I mean, it's winter, and there is still cycles here. It's probably about 3:30, so it's probably gonna get dark within the next hour or so. And you head back. You see the group pretty much doing what they were doing before. Damial's, I don't know, picking his teeth.
I'm
probably
leaning against a tree that doesn't have Lucky in it.
Okay. He's doing that.
Yeah, Lucky's probably very mad at you.
Everyone's just sitting, just relaxing, just waiting for the sun to go down. The guy's still saying blow. Every so often he just sort of vanishes and reappears in a different spot. But what's everyone's passive perception?
14.
Alright, I'm pretty
16.
fine by 17.
13.
13.
Damiel, what's your
Nissa-
passive?
13.
I think it's 13, yeah, I had it
Okay.
earlier. Nissa and Aleki. So you get back, Nissa, with Molly, and you're sitting around for about 10-15 minutes. And you begin to hear loud footsteps. Aleki, you hear this too, coming from the western side of this map. And you hear they're probably, at a guess, there's a few footsteps, you can't figure out how many, but they're probably about a minute out from you guys.
Are
You
they
hear, like,
approaching
big-
towards us?
Yeah, the noise is coming towards you. You can hear the occasional snapping of twigs that gets louder, and like the crunch of leaves.
Guys, there's something coming towards us.
Um,
From there.
Right. Get ready, I suppose? Do we fight? Do we...
Maybe
Oh.
we hide for now. We don't know if this is friendly or not.
I'm not very good at hiding.
Um,
I could be bait if they are evil.
let's not risk it just
No.
yet. I'll cast something on us all.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you hear these people approaching and you decide to hide. So I'm guessing you're casting Pass Without Trace, Nissa.
I am indeed.
So Pass Without Trace is everyone within a 10-foot
30
radius.
feet.
So
30
does
foot.
that only apply when you're casting it, or do you have to remain?
You have to be
in
within
that?
the radius. Or at least that's
Okay.
how I would DM it, otherwise that's a bit weird. Oh wow,
I'll
that's
stay
a
here.
big radius.
I would go up here.
There you
and
go.
small
You have to be
tree.
within
Jesus Christ.
yeah, 30 feet.
Oh, actually, I'll go over here.
So
then.
Nissa, if you place where you want to be, and then everyone else can be within that area.
Well, I'm
Okay,
green and I
I'm
should be by
gonna-
trees, so
So it's coming from over here, right?
Coming, yeah, that direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then
32
I
stealth for
will
Damian.
actually hide.
So if
Maybe...
Nessie-
Oh, if
then
you
we
guys are
can-
going to go over there, then I'll have to hide over here. Right.
That's insane. That.
And
So everyone needs to be within this radius if they want the bonus.
I'll also
So-
use
you go.
one of my
Then if
features.
James can move yourself, you need to be within the radius of Nissa.
Oh, so I am. Oh, sorry. You keep moving.
She was just trying to figure out where she was placing.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just there. If I can. Well,
Okay.
because there's some trees there, isn't there?
Yeah, you can hide behind. You can duck behind a tree there.
I'll just sit down. There we go.
Okay, let me roll.
Yeah, and
Doesn't that
then
help,
I
like,
will
put branches over you?
spend
No.
a minute.
Wow.
I'll spend
Oh,
a minute
that's horrible.
camouflaging myself, which is one of my
Okay.
features for a
Yeah.
plus 10 as well.
So plus
Ooh.
20 to this.
Yeah.
And your regular sales bonus on top.
Yeah.
Go. I want to see this roll.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see
Well,
this.
I mean, it's
oh
just-
my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my
60.
god.
40.
40?
Wait, no, oh,
Um,
yeah, you're right. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's plus 20 each time. No.
I like to think that Lisa is just hugging
Invisible.
Barbara and doing that thing where the where you hide underneath the
I think
underneath Barbara. It's just Barbara.
I think last time, I think I described it as this as well because this is the only thing I can think of. You know, in the Hunger Games where Peter's like painting himself to look like the fucking rocks. And
Oh
it's
my
really
God.
weird.
I
Yeah.
laughed at that scene so badly. It was so
it's
dumb.
so bizarre. But she's doing that. She's like got out a pack of paints and she's just.
Is it just me who's hearing lagginess from everything?
No.
No, I think it's your internet connection if it's lag.
No, because I was also hearing it from the music at the same time. That's weird.
That might be you.
Maybe that's both.
And
Anna,
I give.
you guys-
Oh, I'm here. Is it still?
It's a bit weird.
I'm not
It's
hearing
fine.
any lag.
But the other thing is, I
okay.
just go over and I give everyone a quick camo paint. That's what the parts
Okay,
of that trace is.
that's the parts that traces. Okay, so I think everyone rolled pretty well. Oh, Samuel, can you roll?
Regardless, everyone gets a 10.
Oh yeah, sorry. Do that.
Well, I mean, the lowest right now is 16, but everyone else rolled. I mean, 6 and 8, which is 16 and 18, and then we have 33, 33, 32, 40. So I think you're pretty hidden. But just as you finish hiding, people who can see out, see 3 figures approaching, the same 3 that Damial saw, and the ones that Ceres mentioned. Ceres would have mentioned these people to you, and as some of you see them, you get this air of like cold, like you start to like it's like a cold sweat on the back of your neck, and this absolutely unsinkable feeling of dread as these figures approach. Each step louder, louder, and louder. They step forward, and you see that each of them, they don't carry weapons, but Molly, you recognize. I think Molly, Molly, Damial, and Ceres. Everyone would see that they're wearing braces, and their clothing, while a lot of it is religious runes, you can see that there are also abjuration runes weaved in. And as they step forward, they look around, and which one is it? This yellow guy with the symbols of Arathis. Is it this guy? Yes, it is. He's sort of looking around, and as he's looking, he sort of makes eye contact, or maybe not eye contact because Damiel's hidden, but he looks straight through the wall at where Damiel is standing. I would say, Molly, you can see this. You recognize this, or assume it to be a locate creature spell. And he's staring, and he sort of looks at the other two and points. And he says, you hear his voice, and let me find what he says. He says, "By the divine will of the Dawn City, you have been deemed as sinners and will submit for questioning. Weapons on the ground, now!" What do you do?
Guys, should we surrender?
Absolutely not.
I'm just staying hidden. I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
doing
think I'm-
anything.
I don't think I'm hidden. I have bright hair color.
Well, it was a collective
casting-
stealth check, so right now, the only person you can see is Damiel, because the locate creature.
I am readying a haste.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, what do you guys do?
Actually, just
I don't
cast
recognise
haste.
their authority. I'm not a citizen of the Divine City, so they have no power over me.
do I know about the Divine City? Being a worshipper of the
Well, the Divine
Moonweaver?
City is Vasselheim. But I will say, who is trained in religion? Or history? Religion or history?
I'm history.
Okay,
History.
so
If you ask as in proficiency, no, but story-wise, I think yes.
Yeah, same here.
No. No. So Damiel, you've already rolled the same check, so
I'll try
whoever-
religion if you want. I've got.
No,
a
it's the
technical
same thing. It's
proficiency.
just if these guys know about
Should I roll
them.
history?
So Molly and Lecky, you can roll whichever one you were proficient with. I don't.
Dude.
Ooh!
1824? Yeah.
Yes.
So you both recognize these people to be judicators. Similar to what I've said before, hunters of the gods. Like the divine will, like carries out the divine will of the gods, and they're usually guards of priests when they enter other towns. But these people, you do not see a priest nearby, and they look very aggressive.
Oh, okay, so being more of a back alley, like shady business person, would I know either their like way of combat or like how people have fought them before?
Usually people don't fight these guys. They usually try their best to avoid them. The Judicators have been around since the Calamity. Likely not these specific people, but their order has been, and you know that they mainly deal with hand-to-hand fist fighting.
Ooh, I like them.
Mm.
But
Oh.
and like usually they are they used to be acolytes and clerics, so you assume there might be some sort of clerical magic there, like some divine magic with it, like that they use.
Gonna message Nissa. Hey, so like, are we fighting them?
I don't.
You can
I don't-
speak back.
I don't know. I
Yes.
mean, they seem like they're gonna take someone against their will, so we might have to.
I think
Nissa,
I'll
who are you
launch an
talking
attack.
to? Wait, I have a really stupid idea.
I have also got a great idea. And I'm going to do it because my haste is running out.
What's the idea?
Cast a spell.
I surrender and ask why.
No, stop sacrificing yourself.
Absolutely not. I'm grabbing the back of your shirt.
I guess I'll just okay.
You mean the back of like her trouser leg?
Yeah.
No, if I move now, you'll pull down my pants.
I will pants you in front of these people.
Molly's gonna like touch all of her fingertips together, and they kind of freeze on like the fuse frozen. And then she breaks it.
As you do, as you begin casting the spell, the Raven Queen guy just looks in your direction.
And I cast Web of Ice on the middle dude.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. What
make
is
a con
the
save, and then
con
the
save?
other ones need
Do
to
do the same. Yeah.
also make a con save.
23 on the big guy. Oh, on the
Makes
front guy.
it.
So they get +5 to this because they're both within his aura. So that's a fail. For that one. 15 plus 5, so 20. So the blue one fails.
Okay, well, they all get either half or full of this, and if they get full, they also have a speed 0.
Yep, 1 second.
I'm also hasted.
By the way,
Okay.
did we have a long rest while we were waiting?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
would have
did.
had a long rest, yeah.
So
Well, as you do that,
I have my
can-
haste stuff.
well, it'd be
Haste.
one of them would be. Oh, okay, yeah.
Can I run in haste? Can I run still?
Well, you were readying an action, so
Well,
I
no,
would say
readying was haste. I just
no.
did
That's
that
what I
spell.
mean. You were readying haste.
And then I did
Uh,
haste and cast that spell.
yeah, I mean, you've used your action, so you can run up and make a haste attack.
Yes, I will run.
Okay.
You said that and the music's only like turned tense.
Yeah,
That's good. That was good timing. I
I
didn't plan
will.
that.
one of these is gonna be Booming Blade because I can, because I'm awesome.
Well, you only get one attack. 'Cause
Nope,
you've used your
my
action.
haste action will be a spell. I believe you can use a
Yeah,
spell on
yeah,
haste.
haste action.
Yeah,
spell,
I
you
mean,
do
you've
full
used your
attack.
main action for Web of Ice.
Yeah, but
No, I can use my haste action
Yes.
what was I was and then hit twice with my normal attacks.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huzzah. That's a 22.
22 just hits.
Oh. Make me a what is this thing?
Ribbon
Make
also one?
a dex save, please. DC 17.
Okay, well, he's got a +15.
17
So,
damage,
that.
plus
So take damage, so he succeeds the.
plus 11.
Wow. Okay.
That's my first hit. Second hit is a 28.
Yeah.
Make
wow.
another dex save, please.
Wow.
17 damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Give me a
I
second.
rolled 2 max
Yeah, I saw.
damages on that. That's
Okay.
great. Can I use a
Yeah.
bonus action?
No.
Okay.
You've done a lot.
Yeah, I did.
Just give me 1 second.
No.
Because I'm just.
The blue guy was also
Yeah, the blue one is
Yeah,
restrained
fail.
or whatever it is.
yeah, speed is zero.
Yeah. Okay. Can I quickly? I really need to go to the toilet. I was gonna be like roll initiative, and then I was gonna go to the toilet, then roll initiative, but you did that. So give me a second to go to the toilet.
I could do with a piss as well. Let me just kill Craig, and then I'll go as
That
well.
was a good turn finally from Molly. Jesus. Took long enough.
No,
Took me like what?
this
Stop
is
trying to sacrifice yourself. Something I never
Every-
knew I.
I'm adding a maneuver called maneuvering attack. Great. Wow, that's awesome naming.
Okay.
So I add a d8 to my damage. 4 extra damage on that. And Samuel can move up to half his speed for a reaction without taking any opportunity attacks.
Well, that was when he changed anything here, but yeah.
So you
So
can move half speed.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. That's great.
Is everyone here?
I believe.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I
cool.
just came back from getting some snacks.
Okay then. Can everyone roll initiative?
Oh.
Oh,
I'm happy you don't get the next turn as well.
20.
After a good amount of waiting.
Well, you did just do a great turn out of combat.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, yeah. Oh, I should also up my AC with.
I rolled terribly for all of them.
I don't have my singing active yet. Which is,
Oh, 22 for... Of course I rolled well for the
teammate, party member, teammate
By the
NPC.
way, did you look at absorber masks for the art?
No, no, I didn't. I drew a circle and drew stuff. I drew an oval and added lines. Is that everyone? Molly, you're in there twice.
What? Just pick the higher one.
It's the same.
Oh, darn.
And why is Nissa in there twice? Oh, everyone's in there twice. Oh no, it's.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, give me a second. I can fix. I can fix this.
I can fix him.
Lucky roll 14. So that one goes. Samuel, what did you roll? 9.
9, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah. Damian, you're not in there for some reason.
I
But
think it's Molly's best
I
turn
should
I can do it. I can do it.
ever.
I rolled a 20.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did.
Which I put 8 initiative with advantage. as
And
well.
advantage, yeah. I think that's everyone. This, wait, did you roll a 21 or a 24?
A 21, but I add 3 to it.
Ah, okay. Oops, I accidentally deleted it. This, Damiel, Aleki. Yeah, so it's guys. Okay, cool. Starting off combat. Nissa, what do you do?
Okay, I am gonna, or is the tape? Here it is. I'm gonna move myself. Yeah.
Well, there is trees and stuff. So
Yeah, but she ignores
it's not difficult terrain. It's just a
terrain.
wall of
Okay,
rock.
fine.
Um,
Okay.
So yeah, you run like up and then.
Well, actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say I can fly, but I am not flying yet. So what's that? Yeah. So that takes me 30, and then I get an extra 10, so I'm there. Then I will do a little attack on this guy right here.
Big, go in the front.
Yes, big guy in the front. We're gonna. I get to take 3 for my first round.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are now a Gloomstalker.
Yeah. Seeing
Yippee.
Barbara die kind of fucked her up, so not die but skinned. Even worse. Did it damage?
Well,
Okay,
the
so-
dying part comes first usually.
So, yeah, it does come first. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Then we will go for a longbow. There it is. So, first one.
20 hits.
Lovely. So that's 8 plus this. That's 13.
Nice.
And then 22 to hit.
22, same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
So that's then 10. And
Cool.
then third attack.
With Gloomstalk, I think you do more damage on your first hit.
You do.
It's on the last one.
Or... No, it's on the Gloomstalker, so it can be which one, on whichever one you want. So basically, you pick when your extra attack is, whether it start, middle,
Just
or
like you can
end.
pick
Right.
bonus action first and then action, for example.
I think it's 1d8 force damage or
It's
something
a
like that.
D8. Yeah, it's a D8.
So yeah, I mean that
so-
also misses, but just roll me extra d8 if
Yeah,
you
I'll
have.
do that. Oh,
Oh. One.
just one more to that. And that's that for me for now.
Cool. Ceres' turn. Man, I didn't think I was gonna have this many shields out at once. Okay, 1 second. Just rearranging my tabs. Okay, Ceres walks out, or just like steps out from
She
the.
runs away. Goddamn,
Yeah.
Sarah's.
Yeah, Ceres doesn't really want it
Poor
today.
Damiel.
She doesn't actually feel like it. And Ceres is. She wasn't. She's going to.
Microwave.
Sorry, I didn't expect to have to use Ceres' character sheet today, so I wasn't really prepared. So while you were talking, I was just quickly changing spells to the right ones.
You have to do that on a wrist.
She did rest,
Yes.
and she would have had loads of rest. She's going to just
She doesn't. She's gonna just do something. Brain. She's gonna throw a firebolt at the guy that Nissa just hit. Hits. 14 points of damage. Cool. And as a bonus action, she's going to do nothing because she only has one bonus action. Damien, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. So, all restraint gone out the window, it seems. I need to get as many people within a certain amount of space as possible. Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I thought we were going to talk to him, but no, it's all right.
So did I.
I don't think they talk. They have the face.
Did that talk? First guy talk?
Oh, Molly, you're in such
It's a fluke.
a bad position.
It's a.
Oh, it's not too bad actually. So Damiel's going to take one. Oh, that'll be why I'm on the measurement tool. Okay, he's going to step forward, so you're within 30 feet of him. Kind of there. Everyone's within 30 feet of him. He's going to cast. There's 4 of you. Oh no. Oh.
Molly isn't, but.
Molly. Oh, hang on.
And Sarah's. Wait.
35 from Molly and Sarah's.
What if you go here? Oh, what the hell? You go one down.
Can I
still
go
not?
there?
I don't know if.
Oh,
Is
what the
Sarah's-
fuck?
Yeah, there
Oh,
we go.
that's-
There we go.
That's weird.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Then that's. I'm just gonna remove the past that trace now.
6 of us.
That's weird.
6 of us. Okay, I'm going to figure out how many I need to do.
That's so weird.
I'm going to cast a 3rd level bless.
Okay.
Oh.
So everyone is
So-
blessed.
D4 to attacks and saves.
D4 to attacks and saves. That includes me.
Mhm.
So Damiel pulls out his lyre, strikes it, and the reverberance just rattles in your brain, and everything kind of like syncs up perfectly, and you're like, oh man, Damiel's so right all the time. And then with his rest of his movement, he's gonna go screw this and dash. Not dash, but he was there. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna kind of like dive into the trees a little bit, so he's not, you know, fully in people's view. And that's his turn.
Cool. It is the Judicator of the Lawbearer's turn, and he.
This is the
Is-
Moonweaver's one, by the way.
Sorry.
Is this one Moonweaver, by the way?
It is. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe don't kill that one.
He is going to look at who does he not really like? He doesn't like anyone. He's going to point at Nissa as the one who just hit him, and is going to well, he doesn't say anything, but Nissa, you feel this intense force of will come upon you, and can you make me a actually no, you don't actually get to save from this.
Oh.
Is
And
it a spell?
it's not a spell.
Okay.
And as this force of will like comes over your mind, you feel bound by it, and these golden chains wrap around you, and you are restrained.
I do have advantage to get out of restrained.
So yeah, when you on your
It's my
turn,
yeah.
yeah, on your turn you can make an athletics test as an action to get out of it.
Okay.
But you would have advantage on that. But yeah,
Fine.
that is his action there. And then as a
Bonus action.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. He is going to stand. So he's going to walk forward in between Nissa and Samuel. And then as he walks forward, you see he steps on the ground, and this pulse of cold energy comes out, and he teleports to right next to Damiel. And as that sort of thing comes out, that pulse, can Samuel and Nissa make me wisdom saves?
Wisdom.
Yay.
And we have a
Yeah, you have a D4 and you have +5 because Samuel.
You also
but,
have advantage because Samuel's like thing
So it's
still
20.
on saves. Because it's just the
21.
next
Yeah.
save, right?
yeah, you both succeed. And nothing happens. But he's standing right next to Damiel.
You said this is the Moonweaver. I didn't fully.
It's the Moonweaver guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is currently unable to move. Maybe we should look.
How long does that last? I've forgotten. I know I made the spell, but I
Till the
forgot.
next turn, I believe.
The end of the next turn, I think.
I think.
I
so.
can look. Just
Till the end of their next turn.
okay. Cool. Aleki, what do you do?
Okay, I'll from here. I'll pop.
You just
Rage
took my
rune.
spot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
I think I do more damage. Anyway, hit number
Bold
1.
to assume.
He has smites.
I have 3 attacks plus what's effectively smite. 25.
25 does it. I just need to bump up every combat to make it dumb.
I mean, I'm sure these guys can do stupid shit.
Tyranno, did you not learn that lesson during the
No, I know.
first session when we killed your sea serpent?
Yeah. I know.
Well, also fire giants.
Yeah, the
have to
fire
leave
giant
whenever-
one.
Yeah, that was what restrained me a little bit.
Yeah.
I was going to make all of these guys 20th level, but I decided against it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Cool. 27 also hits. How'd you have it?
Let me
yeah,
just
flanking.
roll for a little while. Don't worry,
Yep. Don't worry, we all like playing D&D by ourselves.
Yeah. Third attack. Is he dead yet?
No.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, give me a second.
Don't worry, I'm just rolling dice.
Wait. Wait.
I'm just rolling.
I decided to change a spell. That works. Go for it. Yep.
No silver barbs.
No, I changed something last minute.
Oh, I get an extra D8 because I'm.
I got
half
silver
orc.
barbs.
Please.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's that.
He did a lot of damage. He is still
I
alive.
did
though.
just to prove a point that I do more.
It is the Judicator of the Raven Queen's turn,
Hey, bitch.
and
I thought the blue one was. Oh no.
they're color coordinated with themselves. Okay.
Go Power Ranger.
But ordered on Wish.
Oh yeah.
It's the evil Power Rangers from Wish. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay. They sort of like crack their knuckles after they take the hits, and they're going to make some attacks against you, Molly. Wow, 15 misses. 25.
Hits, but you know what's funny, Tyranno?
What's funny?
You gave me an item that makes me able to not just get opportunity attacks when I get the spell cast on me, but also when I get hit.
For once, but yeah. Well, let me make that. Let me just do the damage for this. So that's 7 bludgeoning plus 8 necrotic.
7 and 8. All right.
Do your thing then?
Yes, it's 7 melee attack. I can't do booming blade on top of that, can
No,
I?
it would just be a weapon.
Yeah.
Weapon attack with the sword. The last
Julio,
quip.
24, bitch.
24 does hit.
Hey, that is a fucking 11.
Okay. Okay, he's going to use a bonus action. Why did you go?
I forgot I didn't have it anymore.
So he's going to use a bonus action and cast spiritual weapon.
Wait, is it actually on a reaction?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
What should I'm going to use Evil Jerry for the spiritual weapon, and it's going to make an attack against you. Wow! Oh, terribly. Cool.
I'm going to so fucking.
Cool. That is his turn. It is the Moonweaver's one's turn. That made sense. So you see that so they are currently restrained within ice, but they sort of pull their hand up quickly, and this white, faintly glowing string appears out of nowhere, and she throws it, and it wraps around you, Molly.
Mm.
No.
No.
Okay.
And nothing happens, but I'm just gonna make a marker for that. We'll do that
No
one.
dodging.
Nope.
Cool.
And then that was their bonus action, and then because they are restrained, so they throw that, and then as they do with their other hand, they sort of punch out, and this moon bolt, this like glowing blue bolt of energy strikes out and goes for Molly.
Oh.
Nope.
What?
22.
Wait.
About that,
Yeah, that's it.
that doesn't hit Molly. That hits the Raven Queen.
Yippee!
Oh yeah, you didn't use your reaction. 6. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled low on that.
Oh, never mind that. Molly, you can take that.
Nope.
No, just kidding, just kidding.
That's not how it works.
It sounds like so much more damage, but no.
So I think they do
The
that
second one,
twice.
12 damage. Fuck!
Yeah, so they're gonna make the second attack with it. Oh wow, missed. I'm doing great, guys. That's.
Are
that
you
one.
though?
I'm not. I lied. Cool. That is a waste of all of their turns. They're probably not going to get another one. Samuel, it's you.
Yes. How good or bad are the black and yellow man looking?
Yellow man's looking the worst.
And black guy is
What the?
only referring to the
Yes.
tone.
Yes. Yeah. He's looking. It's not bloodied yet.
Oh, well, he can take some hits. And I can assist Molly. Gotta move here. And I'm gonna bonus action use my Sacred Oath. So he takes 1d6 or 2d6 necrotic damage when he's hit by a weapon.
Ooh.
Yes.
We do a lot of attacks next turn, so that's great.
I'm gonna attack him with my scythe.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Yes, that should hit.
It does not hit.
What?
20 does not hit.
Bless. You've got bless, remember?
Oh, you do have bless.
Oh yes. D4 is it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
22 just hits.
Fucking hell.
You welcome.
So that's thank you. That's this damage.
Well,
Plus I am putting on that. I need to look if that has any. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put on that because he has an high AC and I do not like that. We're gonna put on that 4d10 plus 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
25.
very nice. You hit him with this necrotic, and he doesn't take as much as you think, but still does take this amount.
Yeah, he does take an additional 2d6 necrotic damage.
Cool.
Plus does S also affect the damage?
Say that again.
S and bless. Does that also?
No, it's just
Okay.
attack rolls.
Then I am also going to want a wisdom save from him against
okay. my. Oh wow.
33 intimidation, please.
Yep. Yeah. What does that? Does he? So he hits himself, doesn't it?
Yes.
Or
He
he.
does.
What did we say about this before? He
Yeah.
just damages
He
himself.
hits him. Yes.
Oh my god, I rolled high on this one, didn't I? So 10 plus 3, because he is resistant to necrotic. Yep. That was your first hit.
Yes.
I don't know, Aleki, it's pretty close.
And I'm gonna try that again. That's a 22.
22.
That hits.
Just hits.
I know that. That's 14.
Okay.
I need to look if I can do the
I think you can do it. Or maybe it's once per turn, I don't remember.
when you hit the weapon attack, I can do that again. But
Yeah,
do
you
can I
do
do
it.
my divine thingy again?
Which, yeah, your necrotic damage is every attack.
Yes. So I'm just gonna put on that another. Oh, D10 plus 2, which is 7.
Oh wait, that's necrotic. Isn't
I
it?
just need to take.
This guy's suddenly not looking too great.
Yes. On top of that, there are another 2d6 from my feature, and I need to see,
Oh,
can
no,
I
not
do
7.
that again? And I would like another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I should have made that one once per turn. Yeah, you.
You should have 29. He
Maybe
hit.
I will.
Oh no, wait, I can't do that again. He doesn't have a reaction.
That's true. Yeah.
My fault. Do I have
That was
anything?
the thing. I knew I did something smart.
But what I can do is some bites.
No, you can't do that.
I would like to put on that. Yeah, just a standard. What do we say? Second level smite. For
No, I almost made these legendary creatures, and I decided no, I won't. I should have done it.
3d8 this damage.
Oh my god. 3d8 and you're on 21. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I did. Is he
Uh-huh.
by any chance on that or a fiend? I don't
No.
think so,
No,
but
he's not.
still asking.
He is not.
So
Just
sad.
every bandit we will ever meet, is it the feed or is it, you know?
I mean,
Do I have any stupid shit?
probably.
Most likely, yeah, but nah, that's it. That's it. Yes.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Molly, it's your turn.
Right. How is this guy looking?
Not great.
Okay. I'll take care of that one. Sorry, my dude. Slash and dash and
Booming blade, I'm assuming.
17. Let's see if I cannot possibly get that.
Did you-
into it?
Did you use booming blade?
On some of this, but this one.
I'm asking you if you used booming blade.
I didn't say it yet. So
You never say it.
I'm saying it now. I'm using booming blade.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Okay. 21. Plus a d4. Yay.
He's gonna use react. Oh, he can't. He doesn't have a reaction. You fucking. I'm gonna.
Oh my god, 4.
Big 4.
Big 4.
You also had the 1d6.
Oh my
Nick,
god,
Wait,
he
wait.
also had the one who said the guy.
4.
Just
Does
because.
Does the
He's
Does
not
the
looking
blessed-
great.
apply here?
Haste action attack.
Well, you still have a second attack. Oh no, you used that. Yeah, you used. Yeah.
Fuck. Bonus action attack.
What?
I
Oh
have
yeah.
2 weapons,
You
bitch.
do have 2 weapons.
There we go.
Ah.
Huzzah. That is good old 15. Is he dead?
Also another d6.
Maneuver.
Oh, 1d6.
Yeah, you still have the d6.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Yeah.
So he was on 1 health after that.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, he's not. He's at 1 health.
Maneuver.
Nope, it's all 1 attack. I thought that doesn't change anything. He's still at 1 health.
Okay. He's at 1 health? Maneuver.
Yep. No, I mean it's all part of 1 attack. So it's
What?
like you do the
Oh.
maneuver.
Half orcs do.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I could be really mean.
Do it.
Action surge.
No, if
Yeah.
you keep him alive, I can get him with I can hit all 3 of them with a steel wing strike.
I don't know that though.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. That's true.
Action surge actually Oh, but I hit Samuel. Oh, tempting.
Do it.
Ooh.
Do it.
It could be my revenge to him.
For what?
Yeah, I was gonna say for what?
For hitting me with that one attack, the fuck ton of
Oh,
damage
the
to
Mastering
me.
Darkness.
Yeah.
I warned you about that.
After I was already there,
What are you doing,
No,
Molly?
you.
Everyone,
you
it doesn't
burned.
matter. Stop being children.
I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Well,
So
Wither
on
and
both
Bloom-
of them.
Ah, okay.
And then also I can wait.
Damn, I hate the Wither and Bloom's necrotic
10.
damage.
Yes, you do.
No, I only hate it because this guy's resistant, so normally he would probably survive it. But considering he's on 1 health, I don't think it matters.
And I will then let myself heal.
What is the save for Wither and Bloom? I'm not gonna make the other guy save. He's dead.
16.
This guy's dead. I mean, what kind of save?
16 con. I casted at 30.
9.
Failed. Then necrotic
Yeah,
damage
I
to
know.
you, bitch. That's my turn. Yeah, Molly, like, after slashing this dude and seeing that he's still up, she pulls out of, like, the sky. It looks like, for the dude that she's killing, it looks like she's grabbing a shadow behind her on a tree and, like, tearing it down. And it forms this, like, blade that she, like, strikes through him, through the floor, and then goes underneath Samuel to hit the other dude.
You
Yeah.
could move so you're flank. We can do flanking with blue
I would
man.
probably move anyway. I can't move here as a rock.
That's a rock.
I'll just go over.
You can move here.
This is my place now.
Well,
Well, do
But
we
I
want to kill this guy? I don't think I want. I don't want to kill this guy. So like, I'm not gonna go against him. I'm gonna go further to this dude.
that guy's having a great time as well. Okay. Anissa, it's your turn. You are restrained.
Yeah. I will break my restraints, hopefully.
Okay, make me a what's it? Athletics
I'll do
check
athletics,
with
yeah.
advantage. 20. You do just about break through. That is your
Just
action.
about. Okay, yeah, and then all my bonus actions are if I take an action before, so that's pretty much me. However,
Oof.
I will move, I believe. Yeah, I'll meat shield myself. I'll pop over here.
Cool. Sarah's turn. I feel like this is going to be a very quick fight. She is going to. I can't be bothered to do Sarah. She throws a fireball. 16 damage is pretty good. On the Moonweaver person. And she's just going to move a bit forward. Damial.
Yes. This fella here.
Yep.
He looks like he's got like reactions and stuff, which is going to be really annoying for you because you don't get time to use them. So Damiel is going to activate his Ghost Step Tattoo. And without leaving 5 feet of range, he's going to disappear into the ground and then use his action to use his movement rather to like head 10 feet. So like he's with it, like he can't be hit, and he just appears behind Aleki, like on the other side of this dude. Just like pops up there. He's like, oh well, it sucks to be him. That was his bonus action. In fact, if I put him there, let's do it. And then as an action, I'm going to cast. Is anyone hurt? Does anyone look hurt?
No one's taking any damage on your side.
I
this
think damage
dude-
I've healed myself up again.
This
We
dude
are-
here.
Yeah, this guy is looking. Actually, all of the enemies are looking pretty hurt. If you
Yeah.
would be so kind.
I mean, I'm just gonna cast Fairy Fire on this dude.
Which
This
one?
dude here. But I can like
Okay.
just catch him in the corner. Because it's not
So
really a
what
lot
was
else
it?
I can
Dex
do.
save?
Dex saves DC 17. I'm just posted it in the chat.
Oh my god. 8.
But hang on, wait, no, screw that. Sorry, that'll drop bless. Sorry, ignore that.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot about that. There's not a lot else I can do. Yeah, okay. From this dude who I've just walked away from, I need him to make an intelligence saving throw, please. As I cast Mind Sliver.
24.
Okay, he passes. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Oh my god, do I get to do something? Okay. It's this guy's turn. He is as a what?
No, sorry, I thought I had more movement, but I don't.
Okay. As a bonus action,
Sorry, we should be okay.
actually, maybe he doesn't want it. No, he's just gonna hit. Yeah, he's just going to turn and take some punches at Aleki. I think.
You can try.
He can certainly try. Oh my god! I'm rolling so badly! Oh my god. Let me play
Both
the game.
miss.
Let me play the game. Please.
No. Denied.
Never.
Great. Epic. I don't. Bonus action. He's gonna make 2 more attacks, please. 28. I'm gonna kill you.
Silvery Bobs.
I'm gonna kill you. 23.
Still hits.
Good.
Dang.
I get to something. So that is 9 bludgeoning plus 4
No,
radiant.
that's 4
I
bludgeoning.
don't care what you have to say.
That's it.
Plus oh my god! I rolled 5d8 and got 10.
What? How?
10 radiant damage. I'm going to end it.
You still have 1 attack, I think.
No, oh, he does have 1 attack. No, he doesn't. He misses. I'm going to kill something. Actually, I probably won't. Like, it's your turn.
Well, time for retribution.
From what? Retribution
For the
implies something happened.
inconvenience of
Retribution
having to
implies how something happened first.
Well, for the inconvenience of having to dodge all of those attacks.
Make your attacks, Lucky.
I am doing them.
Do it quicker.
18?
Misses. Nope, just hits. Kill me.
Okay. Oh, I did roll with advantage.
Oh no! Oh, that'd be sad, wouldn't it? That hits.
Yes. I really need to get a button for this or something.
You do. James made one.
It doesn't work.
Feels bad.
Doesn't
Uh,
It worked
Is
for
it
me when
dead
I
yet?
tested it. No.
okay. 3rd attack.
Why didn't I do that? I'm so stupid.
18 just
Eight.
hits.
Oh my god.
How hurt is it?
Very.
Okay, bonus action at another hit with the weapon of certain death.
Oh, okay. That changes nothing. Okay.
Is it dead yet?
No.
Should I action surge? Nah, I'll leave it at that.
Don't worry, he won't get
Can you
another
keep one
turn.
alive to like question what the hell they're doing?
Yeah, sounds good.
He's dead. Moonweaver's 1's turn. One second. I'm gonna do this right. Oops. Wait, no, it's that. I can get everyone. She pulls her hands out. And
what?
oh my god. She pulls her hands up and sort of arcs them down, and as she does, this blue energy flies out in a 40-foot cube, so it's everyone. So can and as this energy hits you, you begin to feel lethargic. So can everyone make a wisdom save?
Nissa, you have the +5.
Aleki, you have
Cheers.
advantage. Oh no, sorry, ignore that. You don't. Sorry, my bad. No, I've used my reaction.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Ugh,
You know, I
yeah,
rolled.
Not even allowed.
What is it taking?
Yes, it's
I
at
rolled a
least 7.
4, and I still have 16.
Wait, is it cast by the dude that is the yellow mask?
No, it's the blue one. Maybe fine. Molly, you need to roll.
Yeah, I was just seeing if I had advantage or not. Because otherwise.
Okay.
5 feet of me.
So everyone except Nissa fails. Oh, I guess yeah. If you haven't rolled your D something, D4.
Is Bless still up?
Bless
Yes.
is still up, yeah.
Yeah, it might
Oh.
not be after this though. Depends what it is though.
A
So, yeah,
17?
17 fails by 1.
Oh, damn it.
So everyone except Nissa still fails, and everyone who failed is slowed. So
Do we take damage?
No.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah.
So your AC is reduced by 2, and you can only on your turn you can either take an action or a bonus action, not both. I can just do this. And if you attempt to cast a spell with a time of 1 action, you have to roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the next turn. And then as a bonus action,
The don't use reactions really fucks with my shit.
As a bonus action, you see this string that's attached to Molly. She tugs on it, and Molly can make me a wisdom save.
Is this just a clown from Hunter x Hunter?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it does sound like that. That's a fail.
Oh, really?
With a 4. And you are forcefully moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Sorry. 6 down there.
Okay.
Remember, your speed is halved.
Also doubled because haste.
Oh, okay, your speed is normal.
Silly.
That made me uncomfortable.
Silly.
Then.
She done?
No, I'm trying to figure something out.
You're done.
Then.
Back comes the dad.
Then.
I've got a golf match to get golf match. They don't do matches. I've got a golf game to get to.
And then. She's gonna go 1, 2. She's gonna climb on the rocks. I will make a.
I'm imagining this really
Athletics.
stately, elegant person just scrambling over rocks.
No, she's like jumping in between them and stuff.
Just falling once at least.
Wait,
with
doesn't
a
Nissa
21,
get
no.
an
And Nissa, you do get attack
opportunity
opportunity
attack?
if you want.
Oh yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
No reactions.
No, Nissa
I
succeeded.
didn't. Yeah.
Nissa was the only person who succeeded.
It
Oh,
is.
okay.
Actually get to make an attack.
Oh my god, yeah, that definitely is. Yeah.
Is this
cool.
concentration?
Oh, I think it might be.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
slow
not
is
gonna be that
concentration.
hard.
Yeah.
Concentration.
Yeah.
Well, actually, considering the way I've been rolling, slow is gone. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah,
honestly,
hey.
Samuel, it's your turn. I'm gonna end it. I'm
I
gonna.
think it was a
Need to
mistake
end
to
it all.
play today.
Is this difficult terrain or what is this? What do I need to get to her?
I would
It's
say
me?
her, but
Her.
you can't really tell gender.
Yeah,
I would
you can tell
say-
from me having problems to say.
It's got the fattest ass. That's how we can tell.
I would say
Well-
it's difficult terrain unless you take unless you use a bonus action to either make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Do I need my bonus action? Well, she is competing with Samuel.
Oh.
And
What?
she's
Like,
big
damn, are
on
those more boulders up there? Hell.
Oh no.
Well,
Please
I am.
do it. Just do it, please.
Yes,
End
I'm
this.
taking the bonus action for with athletics. There, you
Take an athletics check.
Take the better. Oh damn.
14. That's just it's not difficult. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm gonna hit her. Very creative, I know.
Hits.
Hit a woman? Wow.
14 damage. Plus, I would like a wisdom
A
saving
real
throw.
dad.
This dad
just
walks
about.
up these rocks and backhands a woman. He's probably wearing socks and
Not
sandals.
again.
I need to change that ability.
No, you do not.
I thought it
Don't
was a good
take it
idea.
away from.
I thought it was a good idea at the time. I'm disagreeing with
It
myself.
is a great idea.
Uh,
It is,
Great
but not
idea.
against you.
Well, it's only
Not
going to
for
be
you.
against me. It's his ability that I gave him.
Yes, and I'm just gonna do it again.
29 definitely hits.
Yeah, come on. Why be greedy? Smite on that. What do we want? Third level?
Just do it.
Third
please.
level.
And end this suffering.
Whoop-de-doo.
Well, we are planning on keeping one alive, so I assume
I
that's
don't
the
think that's
other one.
happening at this rate.
No.
They are still alive.
But the movie might get mad.
I feel
if
bad for
they're
us just
not.
jumping out and killing them without really talking, so I'll probably go around and stabilizing anyway.
I think
Yeah.
they're dead.
Yeah,
dead.
that's my turn.
Well, that guy's definitely dead.
I made sure.
Molly, it's your turn.
I think what happened is heretics know you and we stabbed them to death.
Right. Oh lordy. I'm gonna start singing and move 40 feet. Like that?
The
Can I move like
heroes
that?
are alive.
I mean, I don't move 40
Oh.
feet with that one, but I don't think I can climber up the rocks without it.
They
Can
are...
I?
What? Sorry.
If I move 40 feet, I would have to go over rocks.
I mean, it's difficult terrain if you
Was
want
I
to keep
here? Was
going.
I here? I think I was.
I don't know what your movement is, but it's difficult terrain if you want
40.
to keep going. Oh, so then you're there, yeah.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm here.
Well, you hasted,
Start.
so your movement's doubled. Slow
Yeah,
doesn't
but
exist
it's-
anymore.
Oh, right. Okay.
Remember.
Can I just push her down?
That's just mean.
It is.
Yeah, you can. Can you make me a... I mean, it'd be like an unarmed strike. It would be
Shove,
like...
right?
I would say it would be... Yeah,
Shove
just...
is the next, right?
Just
Okay,
break his
athletics against
kneecaps
acrobatics.
at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ah.
fucking god!
Yes! I won something!
Good job.
Once.
Yes! Praise
alright.
be me. Oh, wait, that's
I mean,
Uh,
when I cast,
that one
oh
of
no,
my
it is
attacks?
like a thing, you know.
Is
Sorry?
that one of my attacks?
Yeah, that's one of your attacks.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was
Oh,
gonna
wait,
say really
wait,
stupid
I can
turn.
change... Wait, I can... Hold on.
Ribbon dance.
Yes, that does count as one of your attacks.
Ribbon dance. Fuck.
Yes!
Okay, ribbon
Yes!
dance, because I have haste, so I get another one. Yippee.
Murder myself.
Yay, 22 exactly!
They all have different ACs. You hit anyway.
Okay. Also make a DC 17 dex save.
What are you doing for that? Oh,
DC
wow.
17 dex
No, is that the
Ribbon dancer.
I think you've. How many charges does that have? Because
It recharges.
No, I know.
So that's my third time I used it.
So I
Yeah.
believe you have one charge left. Yeah.
Actually, I will not do that because I believe I need two. Do we need one charge to do?
One
two
charge.
to do the
One
teleport.
charge, plan shift.
Oh, okay, cool.
This person is very, very low health.
I will maneuver and try and make it non-lethal,
Okay.
and I will make it a pushing attack.
Push her down the stairs.
Yes, the attack's non-lethal, but she falls and hits her head and dies.
It's an extra D8. She needs to make.
Doesn't matter.
a
Doesn't matter.
save.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
it's not lethal. It's done.
She's unconscious.
Non-lethal.
If you had not used Ribbon Dancer to restrain her, I would have made her fall and die.
I mean, falling damage or not much is not enough to do more
She was
than
on
your
2
max.
health.
Yes, but your max
Um,
HP if you're unconscious.
Yeah, but that
is
wouldn't have been
pretty good.
non-lethal. That would have just been death. Is that your turn, Molly? Oh, and as she goes unconscious, the ribbon thing, or the strand of thing, detaches. Cool. Nissa, it's you.
Okay, this guy's still up, right?
Not for much longer.
No. Boop, boop, boop. There we are. Yeah, I mean, do we kill him? No, I'll do this non-lethal.
Well, that one, okay, yeah.
I know everyone else wants to kill
Yeah,
him, but I feel
non-lethal.
bad. I'm
Please do.
flanking, right?
Yep, yep.
Cool.
How do you want to do this? Don't have to roll damage. He was on 4 health.
Say, you dick, wrapping me in chains. And then clock him in the temple with it. Well, jump and clock him in the temple with the side of the sword.
Well, you hit him in the temple, and you punch his mask, and it moves backwards and hits him in the head, knocking him out, but it does hurt you a little bit. It stings slightly.
That's okay. Oh, do I see his face? If the mask moves.
If you take the mask off, you can see his face. But, yeah, you're out of initiative. That was meant to be a way more difficult combat than that. And I gave them extra. I gave them extra health. Like the lowest
Oh,
health there was
if
100.
it
The
was
lowest health
supposed
there
to
was
be-
120.
Oh, I almost got that in one turn.
Like it was 120, 195, and like 175. You. Okay. Yeah. So you're out of initiative. These guys. Oh, one of them is dead. Which is good because he is a follower of the Raven Queen. So, but the other two are unconscious. What do you
Can
do?
I
Wait, no,
tie
that was
up?
the follower of the Moonweaver, right?
No, yeah,
Yes,
this guy's
but
dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Raven Queen guy's dead.
whatever.
Can I tie up the blue
Renton.
lady?
Okay.
Yeah, and
Do they
I'll
have cool
tie up the
stuff
other
on them
guy.
that we can rob?
If you want to search and make investigation check.
I think it'd be very intelligent to search them to make sure they don't have any rings of
I'd say
immaculate bullshit.
two people can search one person. So if you want to do 2 on each.
I'll
Can
tie.
You all spoke at once. Damial, you searching yellow, dude?
Yeah, the one closest to me.
Okay. So we'll say Damial searching yellow, dude. Samuel, you're searching blue woman.
I'm also searching Blue Woman.
Okay,
Oh.
Molly.
What?
Investigation.
Ooh.
21. Who? I guess the other 2 of you can search.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just tying up yellow.
Okay, Nissa, do you want
Yes,
to search Raven guy?
Ooh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So my order,
Investigation
my
check. Sarah's
order
also
would-
do.
my order would be tying up, healing with 1 lay on hands, and then searching. But yeah.
Okay, so I'll just go through. So Raven Queen guy. So you rolled a something 9. Sarah's rolled a 12. Not great. Okay, so you find on this guy a scroll of plane shift.
Who's this one? The one? Sorry, the one. I'm
This is the
searching?
Raven Queen guy, so the
Okay,
one that
sorry.
Nissa and Sarah's searching. A scroll of plane shift, and you can see them. You don't really have to search for them. They're braces of defense are. For the Moonweaver person, you find they have a ring of psychic resistance. And for the Lawbearer guy, actually no, sorry, Moonweaver person. So Samuel, you find the ring of psychic resistance on their finger. Molly, you find that in like behind in like a secret pouch, between the cloak and their top, there is 3 collars. You don't. They're like
Collars or collars?
collars, like dog collars, but not
Into
dog
weird
collars.
sex shit.
They're like
Hey, Sarah's.
you don't know what they do, but they are like metallic, and they have like a small red gem, like a small red gem and a small green gem.
like where you attach it. Damiel, Lawbearer guy, you find, what did you roll? 21. They are wearing mithril plate armor. They have an amulet of the devout, +1, and you also find 3 of similar collars.
Mithril plate.
Mithril plate.
Do I need to have thingy for that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna offer that one to Aleki because it gets rid of the disadvantage. I think of the
It
flanking.
does get rid of disadvantage of stealth. It does.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And
What's
at
it
this
called?
Does
Mithril
Aleki actually wear armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm wearing plate.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys are all searching the bodies, sorry, you're all searching the bodies of these people. So Samuel, you said you were getting this person to 1 health.
Yes.
Okay, so you wake this person up, and they.
But she's
sit
tied
there.
up.
She's tied up. Yes.
Yeah, I'm also gonna carry her down to the ground. So
Okay.
she doesn't just wriggle down to fall off and break her neck.
There or something.
Yeah.
It's a ring of psychic resistance.
Which, if you want it and don't need plate armor, I would be more than happy
No,
to trade.
I'll give you the amulet of the devout. It's absolutely 0 use for me if you've got something worthwhile for me to have. Because I can't attune to it. It'll give you a +1 to your spell attacks and DCs, and it will allow you to use your channel divinity once without using it.
Nah.
What?
You can use your chant
You
divinity
get
Wait.
free
twice.
channel divinity,
Yeah.
and you get a
Okay,
+1
yeah,
to your
the
spell attacks.
channel divinity is interesting.
Anyway, you can discuss that afterwards.
Yeah. Give me some
What do
cool.
you do? This person is awake. You think you can't see their face, but yeah, they are awake.
Can we take the mask off them?
Their masks, you can take them off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. All 3 of them.
Well, this person's awake, so that might be a bit more difficult. But the 2 unconscious, or the unconscious and dead guy, the follower of Arathis, you take the mask off, and he's just sort of like a normal guy. He's an elf. He's got elven ears, shaved head. But you see on their face there are like there's a lot of scars, and you can see there are like celestial runes on their face. Like carved it, like not like scars. Oh no, it's not scars, like tattoos of celestial runes on their face. Similar for the other guy. He's
They-
a Earth Genasi, but
They really commit to the bit. What should we do with them? Shall we send them home, or shall we?
I don't know what home is for them, but I would
Well,
like to know
well,
what
no,
they
no.
meant when they
They-
called us heretics.
They came from they came from where we came from. These were the creatures that were chasing Ceres, I believe.
They seem to be looking in your direction.
Yeah, maybe we should find out what they wanted.
Well, yes. Well, I mean, the 2 that are, well, the one that is, I suppose it doesn't really matter.
It was
what
using
it
the
is.
locate creature spell, I noticed, on you.
Yes, but the thing is, I've just walked past these, walked past them. They were staring at an innkeeper, and I strolled right past them. So I'm not really sure
Did
why
you-
they're doing it to me.
Anger or discuss with anyone while in the temple?
That's a question that we all know the answer to.
What?
I know,
Yeah.
but
Anger any? Well, I tried to speak to Pelor, but not being one of his followers and being in a disguise at the time, he said I was a liar. But I can't imagine that trying to speak to Pelor whilst in a disguise would cause 3 creatures to rise up against you, especially when there was an immediate slap on the wrist that knocked me flying. I also these creatures were there almost. Well, no, it was the next day, I suppose.
What about Ceres? You said Ceres?
Yes,
was-
Ceres contacted me when she couldn't get hold of you and said that she was being chased by something she wasn't able to overcome herself. I'm not sure if it was the same 3 because as you saw we dealt with them pretty smartly.
Well, Ceres, was it the same?
Who knows? Have I got a concussion?
Does appear to be. What?
The sky looks a bit funky, huh? Is the planet moving?
You all look up and you notice that the moon is getting closer.
I think I got hit in the head during that fight at some point.
No, maybe the guy finally managed to call "quote unquote" blue.
Oh, is blue here? We knocked out one of her followers. That's probably not great.
The Moonweaver's primary color is blue, I think.
I'm gonna prop up the dude
Make them
next to
look
me.
like awake and
Well, that person is awake.
Oh, they're awake. Okay, I thought they were unconscious.
Samuel. look them
So,
up. Look
yeah,
them
we
up.
can just ask them. Why did you call him a heretic? Why did you come looking for us or Damiel specifically?
Nothing.
What's your name?
Come on, at least help us a little. I got you back up.
Maybe we
Um,
accidentally
we
killed
knocked
the
him
only
Did you
one
take
that
Did
could
you take the
talk.
mask off this person?
No, because that's rude.
Not yet.
Didn't Damiel do that?
No,
Well,
that's
I
okay.
mean, this guy. I said this person might be a bit more difficult since they are now awake. I mean, you can still probably do it pretty easily.
I think we should wait, seeing as the moon is coming down, and this is related to the Moonweavers, so disrespecting this person even more would maybe be a bad idea.
Why would the Moonweaver be concerned with what us mortals do? Well, let's find out. I'm sure she has something to say about this.
Yes, Damiel, she will have something to say about this. Probably we'll find out.
Within the next minute or so, you watch as the moon gets closer and closer until the sky is almost completely filled with the glowing light, and then within an instant, what
Ooh, can I make an investigation check?
of what?
Whether it's made of cheese.
No.
Is it fake? Is it a projection?
Is it flat?
Is the cardboard cutout?
As you're trying to figure all this stuff out, it vanishes, and the sky is dark. And then, in its place, floats a being. Blue skin, a dress of white ribbons. Within a second, or hours, you can't tell, this radiant being sits in front of you. 15 foot tall, smiling. A faint look of the more the more perceptive you can say they're faintly annoyed. I do have an artwork. I didn't make it, but because
Pretty.
but she floats down and sits right in front of
Yeah, hot.
sits right in front of the this symbol. You were like forced to move backwards. It does almost like hurt to look at her for too long, but it's not too difficult.
Do we bow? I guess I'll bow.
I quickly dust off any dirt from my outfit, try to make myself as presentable as possible.
Okay, this person, she sits sort of staring at you all. You can see that even though there's a smile on her face, it's a very hard and tense expression. And she opens her mouth and says, "You all have travelled so far, between the fabrics of Exandria no less, to clean up the mess that you made. Whether you knew it or not, you sent a god killer to kill us."
I'm so sorry.
What? That was.
She puts a hand up for you to stop.
non-intentional.
While this deathless duelist has been dealt with, he has caused damage to my home, damage that will take time to heal and regrow. The only reason I do not strike you where you stand is that one of you carries my blessing, she gestures to Aleki, and whether known to you or not, another carries an old friend of mine. And she says, "Luna, would you like to come out?" And she says this, and her hand draws upwards, and you see that the blue blade that Molly holds, the ribbon dancer, rises up with it, and a white ribbon attaches to it, similar to what the Moonweaver Judicator was doing.
Oh.
And as she does this, you see that the ribbon sort of dances and takes form, first into a large blue wolf that you'll recognize, I think. Maybe not necessarily because I don't think he was there. But then it sort of, within an instant, changes into a woman. An elf with pale skin. Pale pink skin. Long blue hair, wearing a similar white dress. She has piercing cerulean eyes, long pale blue hair, and gives off a faint glow mirroring that of the moon. You see, as she hits the ground, she stumbles, and almost instinctively goes onto all fours, like she's not used to this form. But then you see she sort of looks around nervously, straightens herself, and sits cross-legged in the grass.
I had a woman in my sword?
Oh my god.
The wolf that you got the sword from.
That was a lady?
Keyword there is was.
I'm so sorry.
Is this not the lady that attacked us in the marketplace?
What?
The wolf attacked us.
The wolf didn't attack you. You went up to the wolf and then actually attacked you.
I didn't know.
True.
We just tried to remove the sword. And then it attacked us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the woman, this wolf.
That
attacked us.
yes.
Yeah. Oh.
This person that the Moonweaver called Luna sort of looks at all of you and looks at the Moonweaver and nods and like gives a smile before she sort of like quickly turns and notices something, and then kind of like a cat or like a dog sort of like gets down to the grass and pounces at something. And then
Are
just
there
sort of
squirrels in...
Yes.
what?
She just starts chasing a squirrel.
Yes, essentially.
Is she a fairy? What's going on here?
Maybe not by choice, but you saw her as a wolf. The Moonweaver sort of takes all of your attention, almost like you're looking at Luna, but then she forces your attention back onto her, and she says, "In life, Luna was a great friend of mine. During the creation, we weren't supposed to have favorites, but I always liked her the best. Then, one fateful night, under the light of the full moon, her betrothed turned into a large, grey-and-black wolf, killing her within seconds. I was too slow to stop it, and it seemed that some curse hung upon that lone wolf, because I could not bring her back, so I did my best to give her life again, though she'll never be whole again. For when she is human, she cannot speak, and when she is a wolf, she cannot feel anything." It sort of like looks up at the sky, like there's no moon in the sky right now. It's just sort of like, well, sorry, enough reminiscing. As you all, I'm sure.
Wait,
you're
I still
aware-
want to talk to her.
What?
I bow down before her and offer her the ring I took off of her. I guess I took this off of you I took the ring, mind protection psychic thingy ring off the blue lady.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess it would be hers.
She says, "Keep it."
Just thought. If you don't mind my asking, you said you dealt with the god's killer.
Yes.
What did happen to his equipment?
It is
Because we are in preparation for fighting the reincarnation of the betrayer gods, and I guess.
Well, the avatars, more like.
Yeah, but I would guess the equipment of a god killer would be helpful.
It is currently within our possession. But his sword, the assassin's sword, does carry with it a curse, a strong curse.
One I have? Or the
Sorry?
the ribbon dancer? Or the...
No, the sword that the samurai guy was carrying. Only those who are undead or immortal can carry the blade, and if someone who does not fit that criteria does, they die.
I think Barbara's both of those things.
Oh,
I think if one of you wants to live a half-life, I'm sure that I think that the blade will do that, but I do not see it wise.
I don't think I'm good, actually. Why don't you keep it so that none of the betrayer gods do? Unless
Don't
some
worry,
raid-
I am.
When did you deal with this creature?
Not but a few hours ago.
Hmm. What about the guy that
Yeah,
was in
where did Blue
blue?
Guy go? And who is Blue Guy?
Sort of looks. He is Sorry.
He's a peculiar guy.
I instructed him to be that way. Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, whilst you're here, do you know what these things are? And he adjusts you to the 3 collars that I've taken off this
I
person.
also gestured to mine, the 3 colors.
They are collars of silence.
All of them?
All of them. If a person was to wear this, they are unable to speak, which would also mean they cannot cast verbal spells.
Oh.
Why not just take them off?
There's a locking mechanism when the right person is, when the desired person is wearing it.
Well, that is quite useful.
I'm assuming they
Put it on Damial.
wanted. I'm assuming they wanted to use them on all of you.
Why? Did you know why one of your followers was after us?
They. Well, my vision in Exandria is clouded.
But they are not
Because-
in
because of the
Exandria.
Divine Gate,
They
yes,
are
I
here
know.
right now.
She gives you a stern look.
No, I don't follow her.
oh god.
And
Use their mighty beast fighter god.
she says, "Yes, but I know they came from Exandria, and that is where they made their plan. I cannot just go into someone's mind and read it at will.
Can you not order them to answer our question?
I can certainly try, but I know that adjudicators are usually not prone to have defenses against that.
But you are the god of this particular adjudicator. You
I
are the
am.
highest power. Are you not?
Damiel, please don't get into an argument with
I'm
literal
not.
gods.
I'm asking you a very simple question.
She steps down and stares at this adjudicator. There, like, takes a deep sigh in, and she just puts her hand, like, her hand is like the size of like this person's head doubled. She grabs the mask and just breaks it in her hand, like on their face. She sort of rips it off, and it just crumbles under her strength, and she drops it. And she just stares at this person, looking directly into their eyes. Done.
Oh.
They were instructed by what's his name? Curtis, I believe. In Vasselheim. He is the I've not been there in a while. What is it again? The holy curator of the lawbearer. And because they must have gotten word that you sent out a god killer to kill gods, and that was their mission, to get rid of the people who sent the God Killer.
So why did they have a locate creature on Damial when Damial was the only one of this group who didn't go originally?
It must have been the person they saw most recently.
Is this? I suppose this is something we'll have to rectify when we get back. So maybe we should take these people back with us so they can see that it is no longer a burning problem.
Well, what about the Ridden Dancer? I feel kind of bad knowing there's a person in there.
She did not go against her will into the sword.
Is she okay though? Like, can I like have her like do just a hobby or something when we're not fighting? Just let her out.
When you let her out, she will be in her wolf form. Only I can revert them, or only I can show her true form when she's like in Exandria. She is in the wolf form.
But you said in the wolf form she has no emotion.
In the wolf form, she can't feel
Pain or
much. Not really. She can't feel pain. She doesn't really feel emotion in that form.
is that okay with her though?
She seems to be enjoying her time. Look at her. She's just like running around.
Chasing squirrels.
Yep.
Well, does she do that outside of her wolf form now, right?
I mean, she's probably would do that in her wolf form as well.
Well, she doesn't feel emotions much.
You can just let her out for walks, I guess.
Yeah.
The solstice is approaching, and we only
Yes.
have what, 4 days?
5 days.
5 days? 5 days?
You must be against it
Until-
too, right?
I cannot
Yeah.
interact with Exandria,
What?
the Divine Gate.
Must be against it too, right?
I am.
Is there anything you might be able to do from here now?
I've given one of you my blessing, and and that is a sword that I forged, Molly.
Wow.
We had that anyway.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, we had it prior to coming here.
Yes,
Yes,
I've given
Damiel, we did.
I've given Aleki my blessing. I cannot do much more.
What was the
No.
blessing that you gave our friend Aleki?
Why don't you ask her?
Oh, I did use the moonlight feature to heal you before in the mirror thing. So I did show
yes,
you.
Yes. Apologies. Yes, I forgot. Well, let's hope we we're
Do
able to
you-
get healed.
Do you know of any allies we might be able to gather in the limited amount of time we still have left?
Well, I feel like Vasselheim might be a bit difficult now.
Why? Can you? Are you completely removed from your followers?
Pretty much.
Absolutely, no contact whatsoever.
I mean, I can try.
Far be it for me to suggest, but perhaps a good idea.
Damiel, please, more respect. This
Aleki,
is my...
in your head, you hear, "Is he always like this?"
I like he doesn't answer, but just gives oh, you have no idea look.
She's like, well, she says to you, like, in your head, well, I like chaos, but this guy's just a bitch.
Oh my god.
She says, I will do my best, giving you an annoying expression. I can see something, however. You've spoken of the solstice coming soon, obviously, and that is of the utmost importance to deal with. But I sense that something will happen before then.
Do you know what the solstice is?
What do you mean?
Well, we know next to nothing about it. We only know when it is. We do not know what it is or how it affects the world. We know that the magic will become more powerful. We know that it will happen in a few days' time. Other than that, we do not know if it is limited to one location or whether or not we can.
The solstice is worldwide.
Yes, but what causes it? What is there anything we can do to stop it?
I believe it was a side effect of all of me and my siblings tampering with the fabrics of this world, and at times when the moons are aligned and everything is in the right uh, everything is aligned properly, the celestial power that we hold sort of exerts its force onto Exandria, allowing, as you said, magic to be more potent.
So you are able at that point to influence Exandria.
No, I'm still stuck behind the Divine Gate. It is just our residual influence that is still on Exandria, becoming more potent for that time.
So how is it the Betrayer Gods are able to utilize this?
It is we are trapped behind the Divine Gate. The Betrayer Gods are trapped in different places.
But what if we were to take you now with us into Exandria via the plane?
It wouldn't work.
What about an avatar of your own power?
I'm physically and for most of it mentally unable to be in Exandria. I cannot interact with the world directly.
Damial sighs and rolls his eyes. Doesn't say anymore.
Of course you do.
About what I was saying, before the solstice, the demoness, Netami Konton, is going to try and break her master free, sundering the chain that she believes to be the final one. Soon, she will go to Icehaven, in the northwest of the Dwendalian Empire, and use its people there as sacrifices to turn the area into a mirror of the abyss. I cannot interfere, as I've said, because I'm stuck behind the Divine Gate, but I can probably get you there if you would like, because none of us want Tharizdun out. Believe me.
No.
Are you feeling okay, Samuel?
I think he's drunk.
Yes.
Possibly.
Always not.
Always
Just a reminder,
drunk, Kozlowski.
just the subconsciousness of Skyrim.
Is there anything you could tell us, perhaps, about this this demon we are to stop? Any methods, any locations, any weaknesses that they may have?
Well, I don't know much. I believe you'd probably have more information about her than I would. I mean, I know that she is the... Ooh, what is it? The... Not directly, but is related to... I don't remember his name. The person who lived or took lived in the Betrayer's Rise in Bazazan. She is a direct descendant of theirs.
How is that? Sorry, this may seem like an incredibly.
You
rude question.
asked me what I know about her,
Yeah,
so I'm
no,
giving you
I'm sorry.
information.
I should have rephrased that. Apologies. Do you know anything useful?
Why?
Damial.
Well, she just gave us a lead. We could
Yes.
maybe follow.
Yeah,
Man, if you
she's
were to
asked us to
smite
do a job
him-
and told us where to do it.
Completely understandable. I would not hold it against you.
Man, I want
I
to
think he
kill him
looks
so
up for
badly.
any clowns
yeah,
that might,
no, we do too.
rain down a smite on Damiel.
It's pretty close. She
Understandable.
breathes and says, ask me again. Answer me this, Damiel. Why does Bahamut like you?
Because
Right.
I follow his tenets. I am proud, self-assured, and know my mind. If I'm not able to do something, I say it straight away and do not waste people's time.
You've
Damiel, I
never
can
said
see
you've
through a
not
lot,
been
and I know
interested in-
that's not true.
That's what I believe. This is enough for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, would you all like to go there? She's not looking at you anymore, Damiel. Would you all like to go to Ice Haven? I can send you to where you want, Alexandria.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Sure. What about the horses we left in the ruin? Can you return them to their owner
I can
if they're not dead already?
do my best, maybe.
Well, why do you not send these followers of the various gods, the Lawbringer, yourself, and the one that's dead? That might be slightly awkward. And send them to the horses, and then they will return to the horses to New Hax.
Well, maybe you need to like shut up for a second.
Why is that not a sensible suggestion? I thought that was
Well,
a
maybe
sensible
you've made
suggestion.
too many suggestions to a literal god so far.
Well, she doesn't seem able to do anything without a tool, really.
Stop questioning the ability of a
Damiel.
god before they show it to you.
Damiel,
Damiel,
with
can
all
you-
respect, and that's a lot. If you keep disrespecting my god, I will punch you in the face.
Please.
Fine. I shall remain silent.
Thank you.
Give me a
And
second.
sorry for the threat.
Damiel doesn't look at you.
Understandable.
Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so she says again, you can all. She says, do you want to take a rest, or would you prefer to go
just-
now?
Did. I'm good.
Yeah,
think we're
I'm
all
okay to
pretty-
get going.
Fine.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you could do like a quick one, but like I don't think we have time.
I cannot spend time, I'm afraid.
You do know someone who can.
Time travel with
mm,
Jimmy here can
I don't
take
s-
care of that.
I don't think I know anyone who can.
Oh, I call over the Luna was her name.
Mm-hmm.
I call over Luna to like.
He looks up
"Come
and runs towards you.
on." Oh my gosh, you listen to me. I'm so proud. Do you need to be back at the sword to teleport with us, or can you just be?
She'll return when you return. She will as well.
Okay.
Go.
Go play again, I guess.
Okay, she runs off. Is there anything else you would like to discuss?
You think there's anything wise for us to discuss?
What if I did? I would have said it.
That's fair.
I think that's all, at least all I can think about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and think about having that one which is tongue. She looks at Damiel.
Oh, trust me, I've thought of much worse.
Because if you meet another god, they would likely not be as forgiving as I am.
Damiel pointedly yawns.
You yawn and no sound comes
Yeah,
out.
he's not like a loud yawn. He's just like
No sound comes out.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I mean
should put
literally
a
no
collar
sound
on
comes
them.
out. Yeah. So she says, "Are you good to go?
Yes.
Are you good to go?"
Thank you for
Yes.
your hospitality. That's the word.
Will everybody please gather together?
And fixing kind of our mistake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Don't
Thank
worry
you
about
for
it.
that.
Again, sorry about that.
don't worry about it. Just have that one. Be nicer. And you see
We'll get
that.
him, like, therapy or something, or like
Say that again.
we'll get him to like therapy or something, or
He
like
needs more than that.
dog training or something.
He needs to go to like the military or something. She sort of starts twirling her fingers and creating these ribbons of pale light, and like fabric, they dance around you. And in a movement of her wrist, you, the ribbons cover your eyes, and you hear her say, "If a person has hit rock bottom, they can always be nudged and rise up from the ashes." And as she says this, you begin to feel an immense chill as you find yourselves standing next to a stone fountain. The water in that is frozen solid. You can see no people walking the streets, although a warm light emanates from a humble building around 100 feet away called a warm respite. And that's where we'll end tonight, and you do all level up.
Ooh,
Hey!
Yes.
finally.
Level 8 wizard finally.